Hello, fellow Mech Warriors, Mage Leader here. Welcome back. For those of you who have returned, and welcome to people who are new here. Give me a second to get things set up. Every now and again, folks will join in from the Discord server. So let's just get in there, make sure everything's good. Alright. I felt like playing some Dragon Quest today. I've been in a Dragon Quest mood. So we'll go ahead and hop right in. I skipped over the usual stream intro because after how beautiful that particular bit of music is, the last thing I want to do is interrupt it with the type of music that's in my intro. How's that look on the stream to you guys with that overlay? Does it look weird? Or is it coming across okay? I don't know how YouTube compression's going to play with the shader I have enabled. Looks good? Okay, cool. This is, hands down, one of my favorite games. Whoops. I'll tap. There we go. I played the shit out of this game when I was a kid. Yeah, I'm just gonna let it play. Oh, that's a wonderful thing, isn't it? Isn't that just the best? Okay. So we should be able to start brand new here. When I was in high school, I played the shit out of this game. Let's see, go with the generic look. Okay, we have to name the guy. What are we going to name him? Let's get some suggestions down in the chat. What are we going to name him this go-around? Before anyone asks, the game already censors out racial slurs, so that's off the table. What are some ideas? Hans? Okay, there's one. Anyone else? No offense to Ballin Colin, but that name's lame and I'm not calling him that. Victor? That's even worse. If no one has any ideas, I'm just going to call him Erdrick, because it's Dragon Quest. Alright, Erdrick it is. Erdrick. That'll do. Erdrick's just the default Dragon Quest name. Yeah. I got this game on my DS. I want to say I was 15, 16. High school was rough for me. I had a pretty tough time with it. I didn't have a lot of friends. No surprises there. I wasn't having a very good time. So I spent a lot of time playing this game. I sank hundreds of hours into it. And that was just with one playthrough, because this game has a lot of, like, endgame content. A surprising amount. This was my first Dragon Quest game, too. I hadn't played any of the other ones. I was vaguely aware of the series, but I'd never actually played any of them. But I was hooked right from the first. Battletech nerd doesn't do well socially in high school. Yeah, right. What a shock. It didn't help I was homeschooled, too. Could have been worse. Could have wasted would equate to 135 days in RuneScape. Well, I did my time in RuneScape, too, so... I didn't do quite that much time, but I did a lot of time in RuneScape. In fact, I even played some on a stream here. Might have to turn down the volume on the emulator. How's it sound? Is it too loud, too quiet? What do you guys think? Because I can adjust the volume on the emulator if I have to. I gotta say, starting out the game as a guardian angel is one of the more unique openings for an RPG I've ever encountered. Take out the Cruel Commodore first. I mean, none of these guys are particularly threatening. Bitch. I love the death animation. Yeah, Gas Mask Warrior, I was really torn up when Toriyama died. Because, like, his art style was a big part of, like, my teen years. I never really watched Dragon Ball, but I got into a huge Dragon Quest fix. And I just fell in love with his art style. And then, like, barely even a couple months after he dies, they do the HD 2D remake of Dragon Quest III, and then they censor his artwork. Like, bro. The second, like, his body's not even cold in the grave, and they're reducing the TNA in his art, which would have pissed him off, by the way. That was a guy who loved his sexy ladies. I wanted to buy that game. Like, an HD 2D remake of 3 would be incredible. I love Dragon Quest 3. But I just couldn't give him my money. You can't be doing that shit to my boy. Common Squeenix L. Yep, exactly. If ever there was a company that was bound and determined to shoot itself in the fucking foot, it's Square Enix. Square Enix sank so much resources into Final Fantasy XIV that they basically had to make the game twice. Made a dog shit MMO and then made it slightly better. Meanwhile, their good MMO over there, Dragon Quest X, doesn't get a Western release at all. Which is bullshit. I mean, I'm sure it wouldn't have sold that great over here in the West, because Dragon Quest is kind of a smaller name than Final Fantasy. But, like, that was a good game. I know because I've started playing it recently. See who will outshoot each other in the foot fastest. Ubisoft or Square Enix. That's actually... that's a tight competition. It's a very tight competition. Ah, that music, dude. I'm gonna be honest, I get a little choked up listening to this. This soundtrack got me through some rough patches, you know? Wasn't having a great time in high school, like I already said. And I just kind of... I'd escape here if I felt really down, and I'd oftentimes come back to the observatory and just chill. Just enjoy the vibes. It's my happy place, but at the same time, it's very melancholic. It was a sort of music that, like, acknowledged how you were feeling, but still offered comfort regardless. If that makes sense. It felt almost like the game was saying, yeah, shit sucks right now, but it's gonna get better at some point, you know? That's what the music feels like to me. Alright, let's make some progress here. Yeah, I've been getting into it with people online because the crowd that usually hates JRPGs has gone way overboard with their praise of Expedition 33, like it's the second coming of Christ. Meanwhile, like, everything it does has been done better in this particular genre for decades. But one of the things that I gave Expedition 33 credit for was that it has a great soundtrack. Though obviously this game is easily superior in my mind, but I won't deny that game's got a good soundtrack. Yeah, I've never finished Earthbound. I see down in the chat someone brought it up. I've started it a number of times, made a small amount of progress, but I've never gone very far in it. God, that shift there is so gorgeous. Chrono Trigger? Yeah, dude, Chrono Trigger is another favorite. If we decide we're bored with this game, I might pull that up, because I've got it on the emulator as well. That game, if you've never played it on an emulator with a CRT filter, or better yet, on an actual CRT, you've never experienced true happiness in your life. That game is so gorgeous with a filter on it. Because back in the day, like, those pixel art graphics, the way the pixels are arranged is designed to work in tandem with those older TVs. And it blends the image, almost serves like a kind of anti-aliasing. But there would be a slight blurring effect, and the artists would actually utilize that. They designed their sprites so that when they were drawn on a CRT display, they would actually look like a more refined image. Alright, let's go back down and talk to the old fuck. It's like, I love HD image as much as the next guy, but the simple fact is that a lot of these older games, they just aren't meant to work with it. They're designed around the limitations of what they had. Good news is, nowadays, CRT filters have gotten a lot better, and they can capture almost the exact same experience. So, let's explore around the observatory. If I remember correctly, there's like some chests around here. Yep, there's one. I knew there was one around here somewhere. I used to play this a ton. A Wake Robin. I forget, is that... Okay, yeah, I used it to wake someone up. That'll be useful for when I eventually fight the Raging Contagion. That boss fight's such a pain in the ass. He's not particularly dangerous apart from the fact that he keeps putting the whole fucking party to sleep. Such a pain in the neck. Not every boss fight in this game is a winner. Let's be honest. To go down and gather some more benevolescence. I hope you like puns, because this game is loaded with them. Actually, wait, I think I have to go to the little portal for this. The Brady Games Guide? Oh, hell yeah. I've got a couple of Prima guides for various games on my shelf. I've got the one for, like, Zelda Twilight Princess and Majora's Mask. Dumb question, but do you have a game that you like but everyone else didn't like? Oh, yes. Oh, yes, Gas Mask Warrior. Well, if you want, I can dig into that. People who've watched me for a while know. But, yeah, no. My game that I like that everyone else hates, Metroid Other M. Yep. Metroid Other M. Give me a second. I'm just, somebody's pinging me. Who's pinging me while I'm streaming? Who's that? Who is it? Ah, it's Lynx. Lynx going to be joining us. Okay. Yeah, I've spoken out. So, the interesting thing, back years ago, I'd wanted to do YouTube for a long time. And it goes all the way back to when I was a teenager, like early teenager. I was watching Screw Attack and Normal Boots and all that other stuff. That's why I started watching Razor Fist, was because he did a lot of game reviews, that type of stuff. I was super into that. The first thing I wanted to do on YouTube was it was inspired by the massive backlash to Other M, because I played Other M, and I really liked it. And I wanted to start a channel that I was going to call VGDA, Video Game Defense Attorney, and the whole thing was I was going to take games that were overhated, that people were vitriolic about, and go over their positive points in detail, and Other M was going to be my first thing that I would do. But that, for various reasons, that never ended up happening. The Down Syndrome Battletech game. I have played Mech Assault Lone Wolf or whatever it's called. I forget what it's called. No, Lone Wolf is Mech Assault 2 on the Xbox. I forget what the DS game is called, but I have played it. Phantom War. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Ball and Colin. Phantom Chromosome. I think that game had an extra chromosome. Let's go down the well. Oh, I can't break the barrels. That's right. I'm ethereal. But I can't open this chest. Medicinal Herbert. A big part of the reason why I didn't mind Other M's control scheme with its with the D-pad and the 3D space is because I grew up on DS games, so I was used to it, you know. Wish you played when I was a kid. It does not hold up. I don't know. Like for a DS game, it's fine. As DS games go, that one's okay. Ha! Punch him. Alright, let's see here. Classic setup. Talk to the NPCs. Alright. Let's start picking up shit. Glamorous work being a guardian angel. Beautiful. I'll be taking that with me. Honestly, if this was the entire game, I'd probably still like it. But this game goes so much further. 88 MPH says, well done getting multiplayer Battletech 3025 out of the Lost Tech bin. Hopefully the community or even the BPL can get a server back online by spring. Well, I mean, spring is a little ambitious, because we're basically going to have to build that from scratch, from what I understand. But I am fairly confident that people are going to work at it. In one of the in the MechWarrior 3 server, I was chatting with somebody there. He was already digging through the files, looking for information about how the server worked. Blue Dragon? Yeah, I remember Blue Dragon. I tried the DS game. I wasn't a big fan of it. I know there were games on other consoles, though. I'll be taking that with me as well. I've had a bit of a tragedy befall me. I was going to initially play some more Metroid Prime, Unfortunately, so here's what happened. I was getting the English fan patch for Dragon Quest X working, which requires like a subscript running in the background. And when I installed that program, instead of putting it in its own folder like I meant to do, I accidentally extracted it to the root of my hard drive. So when it updates, when this program updates itself, it deletes everything in its folder and replaces it with new files. So it wiped my hard drive to update itself, and I lost all my video games. Fortunately, this was my drive specifically for games, so I didn't lose anything Windows related. But I lost all my games on my hard drive, so I've had to re-download all my shit. So, you know, think they'll ever go into making a Metroid Wagyu? I don't know. What's a Wagyu? Is that Lynx?
Yes, it is.
Fantastic. Got a video game that made you cry so hard. Still remember my moment so fondly. BioShock 2 getting the good ending. The first video game that ever made me cry was The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening on the Game Boy. And here's why. I was playing this game when I was like 7 years old. I still remember I was in love with this game. I played the shit out of it. I loved the world. I loved the characters. I just wanted to like spend my whole life on this island. And then I got to the end of the game. That we're on a car trip, and I'm playing the game in the backseat of the car. I'm finally beating it. Like, the game's... Link's Awakening isn't easy, especially for a little kid. But I finally beat the game. Throughout the whole story, you're told that you need to go and make progress in order to collect these magical instruments to wake up the Windfish, because it's the only way you can return home. So you finally get all those instruments. You go to the top of the mountain to play the music for the Windfish, and he wakes up and then reveals to you that the entire island that you've been on and everyone on it has been the creation of his dream. And so by waking him up, you've effectively killed everybody and deleted the island from existence. So as I watched the whole island fade away into nothingness, leaving Link to float on the driftwood in the middle of the ocean again, I dropped my Game Boy in my lap and started to sob. I was inconsolable. My parents could not figure out what the hell was wrong. Like, what's wrong? Oh, they're all dead and it's all my fault.
Yeah, it'll do that to you.
Oh my god, dude. What a fucking sucker punch that game's ending is.
Well,
and of course, the song that you play for him is the song that that the girl teaches you. The Ballad of the Windfish. So you hear her beautiful music being played throughout the whole... Oh my god.
As she's fucking vaporizing into ash.
Yeah.
As you play it to wake the thing up. That is... Yeah.
Yeah, that game absolutely broke me. I still get chills thinking about it.
Well, I actually have a good analog for the first game that made me cry. And of all things, it was MechWarrior 4.
Huh.
Mercenaries in particular. Let me explain. When I was a little kid, and to this day, I have very acute hearing. So I got startled a lot by very loud and unexpected noises. So my dad is playing an online match because back in that day, you know, you had MSN Gaming Zone and that's how you got the servers and how you got to play with other people. Well, he was playing a match with other people in Mercenaries. And I don't even remember what he was piloting, like a Ram or something like that. So he says to me now, and I've never up to this point I've only ever played games on the PlayStation 1. That's what we had, and I was using like Combat Racers that I'd mentioned before. And so and it's a cool game. Like I've never this was the first time I ever played anything BattleTech related. It was a MechWarrior game. So I'm playing along. You know, he asked me to come to his room and try the game out because he knows it's something I would love. And he showed me how to pilot the mech, showed me how to fire the weapons, how not to overheat. And then I'm running along and I get blown up. And it happened all of a sudden, and it was extremely loud because he had the volume turned up all the way to 11. So, my mech blows up, I die, and there's just this loud ass noise that reverberates like the room is literally shaking from how loud the explosion is because I went and got myself blown up. Immediately, bawl my eyes out, and I don't stop crying for a half hour because the volume and the noise of me getting blown up in that multiplayer match scared the living daylights out of me. And because I was shot in the back and I didn't know who shot me and I couldn't see them, literally came out of nowhere. And for a 5-6-year-old kid who's, doesn't really like loud, unexpected noises at the best of times. Yeah. Very embarrassing. Needless to say, I've improved since then.
Yeah, this game will tug at your heartstrings too. Like
Yeah.
one of the things that, well, we'll get to one of the first quests tonight, I'm sure. But the quests surrounding the city of Stornway. Well, it'll put a little tear in your eye, more likely than not. It's not particularly original, but it's well done.
I should note that, my experience, game making me cry, not exactly the same kind of sucker punch kind of make you bawl your eyes out, more of a holy shit, what the hell just happened to me.
Ballin Collins says the dislike of loud noises is a telltale sign of autism.
Yeah, no. I just had acute hearing.
Lynx, we both know you're autistic as fuck. You're in my server.
That...
We are a collection of... We are the spectrum.
No. I am a nerd, is what I am. I collect shit. Matter of fact, I was talking with some friends today about the fucking bottle caps I have in 2 gigantic ass fucking tin.
You collect bottle caps. Dude, you're autistic.
Yes. No.
You are autistic, dude. Come on.
Go to hell.
It's not a bad thing. I'm autistic.
That doesn't mean I am.
Does mean that it's not a bad thing, though. At least that I don't consider it.
I never said it was a bad thing. I just said I'm not.
Gas Mask Warrior, what's the profile pic based on? Looks like an owl without a beak. It's a tiger's face. It's actually based on the insignia of the Kungsarmé 2nd Cavalry, a cannon unit from BattleTech, which is where my mercenary unit from the game hails from.
I didn't think it would be that funny. That's actually interesting. I always thought, it was like a winter spirit kind of thing, a northern ring. After the fall. Vengefully
I love the multiple perspective thing they do with the 2 screens.
Yeah,
It's a really fun effect.
He must have waited.
Or the sharks with those laser beams. Don't worry about it. It's not important right now. Just listen to the gorgeous music.
Ah, yes. Don't you mind the giant orbital laser?
Quick, find Bulma.
Do you unleash Death Source from some lights?
This is the real story of how Goku lost his memory.
Giant death ray from space hit him in his head. That's why he can't remember shit.
Oh! That's amazing. That's immaculate. Oh, I need a cigarette after that. That's good shit. More, please.
Waiter, more Dragon Quest, please.
Exactly. Dude, we're about due for another Dragon Quest game. When did 11 come out? Like 2017 or so? It's been almost 10 years. It's chop chop. Square Enix, come on.
Haven't played any of these, so I wouldn't know.
Oh, you've never played a Dragon Quest game, dude?
I've never played Dragon Quest.
Bro, you gotta play some Dragon Quest.
Should I start with the first one? You know, chronological order.
Well, so Dragon Quest kind of breaks down into 2 trilogies, and the rest are kind of self-contained, but sometimes reference each other. So you got the first 3 games are called the Erdrick trilogy. So you got one, then you have 2, which is the canonical sequel. Then 3 is a prequel to the first game.
Okay.
Then the next 3 games follow that same format with a new trilogy. And then let's see. Then after that, you've got 7 and 8, which I think are related to each other a little bit. Then there's 9 and 10, which are related to each other a little bit. And then 11 is another prequel to 3.
Okay.
Which was a prequel to 1. So 11's like the ultimate prequel.
Gotcha.
Right, give me a second. I'm gonna grab something to drink. I'll be right back.
Okay. So I probably want to start with 11 first. Yes, I can see your messages. I'll ask your question when he gets back. Welcome back, Mage. So, have a question from the Gas Mask Warrior. More controversial question.
Probably wondering how I got in this situation. All right.
More controversial question from the Gas Mask Warrior. Which games do you hate that everyone likes? Like, I get the popularity of God of War, but it doesn't hit the same way compared to Doom Eternal in Rip and Tear.
So if you wanna know a popular game that I don't like, Doom Eternal is one of them, actually. I didn't like that game. I really liked 2016, but Doom Eternal, it wants you to juggle like 20 different fucking cooldowns. And it's like, dude, I just want to shoot things. Why? Like, you keep depriving me of ammo on purpose to try and force me to use this ability that's on a cooldown to replenish my ammo. Use this one to replenish my armor. Use this one to replenish my health. And then there's this melee attack that's on cooldown that just, like, deletes stuff. And then I have to, like, keep in mind the attack patterns of every single enemy on top of that, and the alternate fires of every single weapon, most of which have 2 different modes to begin with. I just got so fucking tired with that.
Oh god, that's a hard one for me too.
It's just too much to juggle on the fly. Like, I can do it and I beat the game, but I got to the end and I was like, that was fucking miserable. I did not enjoy that.
Yeah.
And everyone loved it. I think it's because it has From Software syndrome, where if you say something bad about it, people just assume it's because you suck at the game. Mad 'cause bad, all that type of shit. I think it has that problem. Like, you can't be seen as the guy who hates Doom Eternal, because Doom Eternal is the ultimate test of gamer skill. And if you don't like it, well, you're just not a real gamer. You just suck. Get good. It's like, no, I just don't enjoy that style of game. Like, I love 2016. That's one of my favorite games. I absolutely adore that game, but Eternal was just too much.
Which game would be my kryptonite there that everyone else seems to like?
Back on what we were talking about before, though, Lynx. If you want to try the Dragon Quest series, there's a couple options for starting points.
Yeah.
So, like, what's your tolerance for? I wouldn't recommend that.
You're saying it's the ultimate. You're saying it's the ultimate, like, beginning, though.
It's story-wise, yes, but you get a lot more out of it if you've played the original games, because a lot of it is callbacks. And plus, I think there's a lot of stuff that 11 does that the older games did a little bit better.
Okay.
So I don't recommend that as a starting point. It's a good game in its own right, and there's no bad starting point. Well, except maybe 7, but that's mostly just because 7 is a bit of an obtuse opening, depending on which version. But it really depends. Like, what's your tolerance for older, like, NES era games?
NES. I'm not sure, because the most experience I have with any games from NES are emulators, and my brother would do that all the time.
Okay. So, do you play a lot of, like, older RPGs?
Give me an example.
So, let's say, have you played anything like Ultima or
Ultima, no. I played a dungeon crawler called the Fate trilogy of games.
Okay. So,
like
yeah.
Fate the Traitor Soul, and Fate the something.
I'm gonna say there's a couple options for starting points. I'd recommend either starting with Dragon Quest III or Dragon Quest VIII. I think those are the best ones to start with. Though 9 is also a really good choice. But 8 is kind of one of the quintessential modern Dragon Quest game. It was on the PS2. And it also had a 3DS port.
Gotcha.
3 had a couple remakes. If you want to play 3, it's a little bit jankier than 8 is, but it's also got a lot of depth to it. So if you stick with, it's also pretty grindy. The old trilogy is very grindy.
Gotcha.
But if you're okay with grinding in games, which I am, for sure, 3 is another good starting point. Just make sure you do the Super Nintendo version, because there's a lot of improvements that one makes.
Grind, it depends on the type of grind. Some of it I have patience for, others not so much. Excuse me.
Do you enjoy grinding in the Pokemon games?
That's not bad. It depends on which one.
Okay. If you can stomach Pokemon's grinding, then you can probably stomach old Dragon Quest. A lot of it's just going to be going out and fighting enemies in the overworld over and over, slowly leveling up.
Okay, that makes sense.
And I do mean slowly. It takes a lot.
Yeah, it's pretty extensive. That makes sense.
Alright, I forgot what I'm supposed to be doing.
As for the other question, which ones we hate that everyone else seems to like? God, that's a hard question, because there's been a few games over the years that I can think of. Oh, Age of Empires.
You don't like Age of Empires? Okay.
Age of Empires and those particular types of games I've always kind of sucked at, and it's also a little bit of trauma because my brother would beat me all the time. He just has a better mind for those kinds of games, and I just never really quite grasped it. The only exception is Supreme Commander, and sadly, my dad was very stingy with that game, so I only ever got to play it once. But I really quite liked it.
Yeah,
Yeah, Supreme
I'm
Commander's
kind
the
of there
only
with you though,
exception.
because I've played a bunch of RTS games, and I'm very, very bad at them.
My problem is I like to scout the map a lot more than I do getting like early resources and things like that. I'm not very good at like focusing on multiple tasks. Like you have to build your defenses, you also have to get resources, you have to scout the map so you know you have a little more warning of when maybe you have enemy forces going your way or they're probing your defenses, things like that. It gets very intensive.
Yeah.
I'm not the best at that particular sort of game. RTS games, not for me.
I used to play a lot of a game called Empire Earth back in the day.
Empire Earth I've heard of. I've never played that one.
I played it, but only because I knew a cheat code that would give you like unlimited resources.
Yeah. Supreme Commander is nice because that game actually gives you some time to build your base. And you don't like fall flat immediately. That's nice. And it's got some unique stuff in the original game that I really liked.
Yeah. I haven't been reading the dialogue as it's been going on. I've forgotten where I'm supposed to be going.
Yeah, they do know that Doom Eternal is not that hard, right? Easier than Dark Souls.
I mean, Dark Souls is easier to cheese your way through.
So, Ball and Colin says, I used to love Pokemon. Then I passed the age of 13 and completely dropped it. Funny thing, when I was in middle school, I used to collect a bunch of Pokemon cards. And then, a friend of mine introduced me to Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And I liked the art a lot better. So I mostly dropped it because the Yu-Gi-Oh cards had a lot more interesting and cooler art to me. I still have a few left, but it's mostly Yu-Gi-Oh now. I've got like a binder full. Matter of fact, I have it in my hands right now.
You know what I've got in my hands right now? A controller.
Joystick!
Yeah, I'm grabbing my joystick.
Don't even ask where the other one went. And demonetized. Yeah, just pages upon pages of cards.
Erin is such a sweetheart. I love her.
Mm-hmm.
If the game let me marry her, I would.
Digimon is a better show and it deserved a good game. I have to agree. The English version of the intro to the show is also not great. The original Japanese one is better, or so my
Yeah,
brother
I
says.
never watched any Digimon.
I haven't either.
Heard nothing but praise for it, but it wasn't really my show. I watched some Pokemon. I watched Beyblade. The thing that I got into when I was like maybe 12 or so was Bakugan.
Bakugan, my brother actually has a couple original.
Bakugan was
Bakugans with the
great.
It's actually really hard
Patty
to
is
find
better.
the
Patty is
original.
not better. Fuck you. I like Patty, but she's not better than Erin. Are we gonna have a waifu flame war in Dragon Quest IX now?
Oh god.
Hell yeah. Erin is best girl. Your waifu is trash. Big guy in rusty action RPG? I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Big guy in a rusty action RPG? Yeah, I'm not sure about. I don't know what that means.
I've always meant to watch Zoids. It was really popular when I was a kid, but we didn't have any channels that got it at the time.
I keep hearing about it, and a dev for a role-playing game on the Beyond engine that I play was really big into it. He actually made a Zoids game at one point, and I have no idea what it is or why it's so popular, but I keep hearing about it.
Back when I was a kid, one of my friends had Zoids Battle Legends on the GameCube, and we would play the shit out of it. Of course, all you really had to do was play as the gorilla and spam the missile button, and you would instantly win any game you were playing, but...
You know, stupid fun. So what's the premise of it anyway?
Zoids?
Yes.
I haven't the faintest idea. Kill it.
It would be kind of fun to have you guys try Grip or Roll Cage at some point.
Yeah, maybe.
I know there's versions of the Roll Cage games on the PC, so probably might be able to run ports of those. No, Roll Cage Stage 2, I played the shit out of it as a kid. It was my first game, and I have a gift for racing games, you know, aircraft games, simulator type games in general. That's always something I've been fairly good at. Surprise, surprise, it's also why I like Battletech so much.
Fucker bit me. Something bit me! It's one of the things I love about the Dragon Quest games. The difference between levels is substantial. You instantly feel more powerful when you level up.
Oh, I got shot in the buttocks.
Shot in the buttocks. Doctor said it was $1 million shot, but I ain't seen a dime of it.
Big Force was half as dumb as he was taken for.
Everything about shrimp business.
Oh, he's a tough guy. Ah, wise guy, eh? Yeah.
No sir, not getting out of this chair.
Hit him in the sack. Grab his dick and twist it.
The future is now, old man.
Mad Dog, speaking of Gundam, what your favorite Gundam series? So, I get asked this one fairly regularly, and I go back and forth. I have a real soft spot for Gundam Wing, because it's almost like a parody of other Gundam shows. But I think I tend to fall on Turn-A. If it comes down to favorite Gundam anything ever made, it's War in the Pocket. But that's an OVA, so you might not count it.
I do.
Ooh, gold ring. Gold ring. Let me just casually up my defense stat. Up my defense stat.
Did he just call the train a tree?
Well, he can't see it.
Oh.
He's immortal. I'm a Celestian, so I can see spiritual things that he can't see.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait a minute. Something ain't right. Okay, Stormcrow saying OG Gundam, Gundam Wing, and G Gundam.
Yeah, OG Gundam is good. Especially if you watch the film trilogy, which cuts out a lot of the crappy filler episodes.
I actually really quite liked the trilogy of movies. Like
Yeah, the pacing is appallingly bad, but other than that...
It was funny at first, but then I watched it more and really got into it. Like, it just sucks you in. And I do like Origin, if only for the fact because it gives you units that just weren't there in the trilogy. I like
No
that.
Gas Mask Warrior, he's not on narcotics. He is a literal celestial being. There's another Gundam reference for you. It's a Gundam 00 reference. Which, speaking of hating things that you think are overrated, Gundam 00 is overrated as fuck. And I defy people who call it Gundam Wing, but better. It's not. It's not better.
I've seen the trilogy. I've seen Origin, and I've also seen what was it?
Origin.
No, the other one. I've seen Origin, but I'm thinking of the other one.
I didn't like Origin.
Oh, 8th MS Team. That's right.
Yeah. I think that one's overrated, too.
Yeah.
Stardust fucking...
Stardust Memory would be great if not for the fucking ending.
Stardust Memory would be awesome if it wasn't for fucking Nina Purpleton.
Yeah, for fuck's sake.
Don't even say her name.
Yeah. As I like to call her, Shit McCuntflap.
I am a simple man. I see mobile suit. I happy.
But no, Gundam 00 is not the better Gundam Wing. They are very different from each other. And honestly, 00 is weaker.
Sounds like you get into many arguments with Gundam fans with your taste, dear sir.
Oh yeah, dude. Well, for one thing, if your favorite is Turn A, it's not that bad. If you say your favorite is Turn A, you can... Jesus. You can still have a civilized discussion, because most people at least respect Turn A. Do I have any spells? I don't know any spells.
I haven't seen Turn A just yet. Or Wing. I haven't seen either of those just yet.
Yeah,
Leo is worse
Stardust
than
Memory is
Baku.
the anime that I describe as Mobile Suit Gundam, these hoes ain't loyal.
I love Turn A as it's the grand finale of the Gundam saga.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's what he says.
Yeah, it is. He's right. I think it's definitely one of the better ones. It's my personal favorite. I think that it actually handles its story beats the best.
Thoughts on Thunderbolt?
Mid. Way longer than it should be. If it was just the one season, I'd be fine with it, but it kept going. That's the problem with Thunderbolt.
Okay.
Also, it's not canon.
It's a fork off the original timeline, so yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's interesting because of that. Like, it's not a completely, like, off the beaten path. It's working off.
What about Seed?
You know, I actually like Gundam Seed. Most of the problems people have with Gundam Seed aren't problems with Gundam Seed, they're problems with Destiny. Destiny took everything that was good in Seed and shat on it. And Seed isn't a fantastic series by any means. It's very derivative.
Yeah, it's very derivative, but it introduces some interesting concepts.
Yeah. And also, yes, I get it. I get why people hate Kira so much. I do. I don't hate him nearly as much as everyone else does, but I understand why. But he gets so much worse in Destiny. Like, if you watch the original Seed, the only thing that's really wrong with him is that he cries a lot, and his crying noise is the worst sound you've ever heard.
My favorite part of Thunderbolt was the Xeon Quad amputee protag panicking when his prosthetics bugged out during a Baku. Yeah, that was rather funny, I have to admit. Sure would have loved a big epic battle between Turne Gundam and Idion, although if we're going by the Indian as a prequel to Gundam theory.
Blood Witch of Mars bar. If you're talking about Witch from Mercury, I hate it. I despise Witch from Mercury.
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, it's such trash,
I
dude.
probably don't want to.
It's so bad. You have no idea.
So, favorite suits, everybody?
I'm rather fond of the Tall Geese.
Technologies is pretty fun. Zaku 1 Commander type. I know, I'm a sucker for the classics.
I love the Alex Gundam.
Alex Gundam is also good.
Alex Gundam's
But,
pretty sick. Yeah.
Zaku 1 Commander type, it has the fucking command feather. I love it.
Yeah, but we could narrow this down. What's our favorite variant of the Zaku?
Yeah, Zaku 1 Commander type. That's my top pick.
Okay.
For all the Zakus. Yeah, it's old. Yeah,
My
it's
favorite
rare.
Zaku is the Zaku FZ. My favorite gym model is the Cold Districts type, which is the one
GM
that you
Striker.
get, the one that you see getting its absolute shit rocked in at the start of War in the Pocket,
Yeah,
just getting
The-
eviscerated.
GM Striker with the fucking ERA looking panels and the beam javelin. That one's my favorite. I like that GM particularly.
Do you guys mind if I bring it back to BattleTech for a second? Do you remember that artwork that I did for Geeko that had the Wolves, Dragoons, and the Ryukin?
Yeah.
It was used in a video, and it just came out.
Really?
This is this is.
Okay, I won't be able to show it on the stream, but
I didn't know you were streaming at the moment.
oh well, I pinged everyone in the announcement channel.
Okay, my bad. I was in the middle of a game.
Oh, okay.
It's okay.
No big deal. Let's see. I've got that. I should probably get the bandana because I don't have anything on my head at present. Get the bandana.
I'll take a look at the video after Oswald.
I'll put it in ball status.
Okay. Is it concerning or is it a bit of praise? Like, I'm not sure.
Me? You asking me?
Yes.
Oh, well, I was commissioned to do the original art for it.
Oh, so this is someone using it that asked. Okay.
Yeah, I paid a fair bit of money for it.
Oh, Mad Dog likes the Zaku High Mobility. Yeah, the High Mobility's pretty cool.
The Zaku High Mobility is the one with the Dom legs, right?
Yes. It was in Kukuru's Domes Island, the new one that they did.
I think I remember playing that one in Encounters in Space.
Yep. Mad Dog says the Goof Custom is his favorite Xeon suit, hands down.
That's a solid pick.
It
I
is a
know I
solid
am not
pick.
going to play Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. I have seen that game. I rage at games enough without playing one that's specifically designed to make you rage.
Yeah, Johnny Reardon does pilot the High Mobility. Yeah, that is true.
Is there a way I can rest up before I leave?
I think he wasn't he Xeon's third
Try
or
leaving
fourth
town
top
and
scoring
back.
ace?
I don't know. I don't pay attention to that retcon lore shit that they've been doing.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Thoughts on Markiplier and finally managing to get Iron Long in theaters?
I don't know what you're talking about. I know Iron Lung the game.
I've heard of the game. I have one of the songs.
Did he make a movie out of it?
I'm not sure. What do you mean, Gas?
Yeah, I don't follow a lot of what other YouTubers do, believe it or not. Hey, I learned heal. That's good. I'm now a real heal.
Ouchie. Beat you.
Well, apparently I'm Cobra Commander now.
What else
Okay,
is new?
so he's saying, yeah, Markiplier is making his film debut on Iron Lung.
Oh, okay.
Aqualung, the game of benches.
This like some sort of mutant crossbreed for like barotrauma or something.
I have no idea.
So Iron Lung is an interesting horror game. It's pretty cool. I'd recommend either playing it yourself or looking up a playthrough of it. Alright.
Yeah,
I
he's
definitely
making
want
a
to be
movie
at full
about the
health
game.
before I go out. I'm at level 3 now.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go grind a bit, and then get myself a decent setup of kit before I go rescue Patty, because I know there's a boss waiting for me. Some inside information.
Yeah, as far as favorite of all time, there's nothing beats the classic, but if we're going like by era and stuff, I do like the Dovin Wolf. The Dovin Wolf is pretty cool. Very fast. Very dangerous.
I love the death animation on the Cruel Cumber. Knock it over, the spear plants itself right in his face.
Yep.
Speaking of
Iron
which,
Lung
I'm
takes
probably
about
going
an
to
hour
main
to play.
spears as I go along. I like to play Paladin in this game.
Delta says Iron Lung takes about an hour to play, no replay value.
Yeah, it's definitely a one and done kind of game, which is why I half recommend watching a playthrough.
What are these enemies? Are you fighting produce? Where are the gold men?
Ah, wise guy, eh?
A fellow chucker, eh?
Seems that way.
I understood that reference.
Yeah, I used that one in the game today. If we're facing off against some Cobra Rattler, they threw some missiles at me. It's like, oh, someone's chucking a missile. Oh, a fellow chucker, eh?
Ah, I see.
Seems that way.
It's from the Ninja
Get our
Turtles
hands
movie.
We gotta get our hands on
You
that
want another
ding-dong.
popular movie that everyone likes, but I don't?
What?
Well, we were talking about popular stuff that we dislike. I don't dislike the Ninja Turtles movie, but I don't think I got as much out of it as other people do. It's not the sort of thing that'll convert you into a Turtles fan. You have to already be a Turtles fan.
Yeah.
Jurassic Park. Don't like it.
You don't like Jurassic Park?
Don't like it.
Get out. Go away. Fuck you.
Sorry, I don't like it.
Why? What the... How can you not like Jurassic Park? It's literally one of the best movies ever made.
I like
Unless
asking
all the
people-
sequels retroactively got into your brain to like force you to hate it. Or
I don't know. Beginning to end, I didn't really care for it that much. Although, I will say, the power shit meme is very fun.
He's over here being like, it insists upon itself.
It insists on
I don't like
I
The
don't know.
Godfather. It insists upon itself.
As does your dog shit takes.
Oh, man.
Godfather's good though.
Godfather's good, yeah. And so's Jurassic Park, you fuck.
Yeah, whatever. I like my things and I hate things that people. Yeah, see, actually, that's a great classic example. A lot of people seem to like Jurassic Park. I don't.
That's because you're homosexual.
I just don't.
And
Now
let's
you
offend-
can get out.
Let's offend everybody. Here
Let's do
today.
it. Fuck it. Why not?
Fuck it. All right.
I love this
N-word
recording a
Snowman
lot
says
of-
anime brain is terminal.
We just have to start like pulling references.
I mean, look at my
from
fucking
Generation Kill.
look at my fucking profile picture. Of course it's terminal.
I don't know
Man,
what
it
the
is
hell
for
your
me.
profile picture is. It's like a couple of pixels.
It's an anime girl of some description, isn't it?
Yes.
I assume it's a Toho thing. If it's an anime girl I don't
No,
recognize, I
actually.
assume it's Toho.
It's not Toho, no.
Oh. May as well be.
Oh, toe.
It's from a gacha game that I don't even fucking play. I just use them as a play-by in a roleplay game. They look like a character from said franchise, but are not actually that character in personality, story, or background.
You just decided to use the team version of it.
Well, basically, it's a play-by in SL2, and that's SL2 is a game on Beyond. It's called Sacred Island Legends 2, and it's a role-playing game. A lot of anime people in it, yeah, whatever. And
Anybody
the
just play Lufia
the pro-
anymore?
there's profiles, and the play-by is literally what your character looks like. It's what they play, the appearance they play by as.
Okay.
So, say your character looks like, say, Kira from Gundam, for example, or maybe they look like Luffy, or maybe they look like Bloom, which is what my character.
I'm gonna let
Yeah,
you
I play
finish,
lots
but I
of
just want to interrupt real quick and say that this enemy I'm fighting is called a sack squatch.
That sounds painful.
I fucking love Dragon Quest, man.
Sack squash.
To me, such a miserable existence. I love it.
Do they make a cream for that?
Sack squatch, Gesundheit.
Well, if they're in the south, if they have them in the south, then I guess they do it like they fucking do here.
Ooh, you got a surprise attack. Hell yeah. Fuck you.
Kunas lead either, man. I used to live in town. Cool people, but make sure you know what the fuck you're eating.
Oh yes.
It's not all beignets and dirty rose.
Yeah. I'll say this though, because I visited my brother. The last time we visited my brother in South Carolina, you know, we ordered some food. They deep fried the lobster, like with the shell still on it, like it's battered. And they do that for everything. Why?
Fiber.
As someone who loves lobster, why? Why would you ever batter the actual thing with the shell still on it?
Yeah,
I
that doesn't
don't
make
get it.
that doesn't make any sense.
I don't understand it.
It's
I am a New England man, and I can assure you, buttering the lobster before taking the meat out is retarded.
that's eating the ice cream cone from the wrong end.
Right, it's like
Yeah. Something like
eating.
it was good,
yeah,
but
you're
why?
eating your stuffed crust pizza like Donald Trump.
Hey, I used to do that.
That's
It was wonderful.
if ever there was a crime that Donald Trump should have been impeached for, it was for eating his stuffed crust pizza backwards. That is foul.
That is fake news. It's a wonderful thing, believe me. I've been working on my personal.
I'm installing Nomads.
I've been working.
It's not half bad. Although I think Razor does it better.
He's got a lot more practice.
Yeah, he's also got radio experience, so VA.
Alrighty.
And
But
How much
you're-
money do I have? Let's see.
But your gunny is dead on.
I have a lot more material to work with now. All those videos. I just don't want to do it here because the last time I did a Gunny impression, I noise gated and it didn't.
Oh god. You don't deserve stuffed crust pizzas with that L take. Shut up.
Now sound off like you got a pair.
Vegas took the plunge, and I got in No Man's Sky.
I got one for you, Lucas.
Alright, let's go for some
Imagine
more.
the Osan Kim incident, but read by Gunny.
You're not gonna post another AI-generated video, are you?
No,
Only if you want me to.
I do not.
please don't.
The skeleton.
I can live without it.
I'd
But
rather.
can you though?
I would rather not fall out of my chair laughing on stream. I'm already struggling with these chips.
Don't strain yourself now.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you die on stream, I'm gonna have to like.
I want you. If
gonna
I
be
die on
so much
stream,
fucking
I want
paperwork,
you
dude.
to carry my coffin dancing like the fucking meme bear.
Well,
Make it a
it's, you're
celebratory
just,
event.
it just
Oh,
sucks to
like-
be you, don't it? Because I'm not gonna do that.
Like the black guys from the beginning of Yoli.
Yes,
was it
yes.
God?
Yes.
Those guys were fucking peaks dancing down the street like that.
Yes.
Just shoot a dude.
Celebration of a life well lived.
He's
trying to hit me with his sack.
Another.
The floor after laughing out of my chair, howling with laughter.
He's
Now
trying to
that
hit
would
me
be
in the
peak.
face with his sack.
Or the hitmen from Dr. Now.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the three blind mice guys? Yeah. That was a good, that little like, reggae version of that song is pretty cool.
It really is good.
Three bright night lights.
I'm thinking of another rat-related song, the Mr. Fantastic from fucking Barnyard.
So apparently Lenny Kravitz is the next Bond villain.
Really?
Huh.
I think he could pull it off.
I really haven't seen a lot of acting from him, but I mean, eh.
The underpants I just found have the same exact defense stat as the stuff I was wearing before. You know what I'm doing?
Selling it?
I'm freeballing.
All the way to Kandahar.
Hell yeah. It's like going commando, except I'm wearing the underpants. I'm just not wearing the pants.
So you just got your interceptor load-bearing equipment and nothing else.
He's the opposing force for the Black Pants Legion.
It's my
He's
it's
wearing
my
pants.
it's the last
no
line
pants
of
league.
defense.
Yes. He is the op fur. That's great.
Hey, Oswald, I saw an article that the Air Force is testing a new tack for Red Dragon.
Oh yeah?
Hold on. I gotta turn Roland up a little. We can barely hear him.
Palletized SM2s.
Oh my God, they're doing it. They're turning it into an air-to-air arsenal ship. That is the B-1R right there.
The boner?
B-1R. Only they're launching them off the back of C-5s and C-17s and C-130s.
Boner.
Oh my god.
Oh, I have such a fucking boner.
Isn't that the name of that one city from Dougram?
Okay, for anybody watching that doesn't know what Rapid Dragon is, Rapid Dragon is a palletized air-launched cruise missile system that you just drop off the back of a pallet, anything that palletized transport. All the electronics, all the program equipment, all the support equipment is also on board, and it just roll on and roll off, and you just get to a launch point, you activate the weapons, and just roll it right off the back of the plane, and parachutes open up, all the missiles drop out and take off and go on their merry fucking way. And the thing is, it scares the hell out of everybody because the U.S. Air Force is it's like Amazon delivery with war fighting as a side gig. So most of what we do is transport shit. Nobody's gonna know where those weapons would come from and from what aircraft. It's a fucking shell game from hell. And they're doing it with SM2, the air-launched SM2s now, which are already a thing because the F-18s are already carrying them. Those are very long-range, originally surface-to-air missiles.
Edward Snowman says, Rumble says you streamed with Blaine Pardoe yesterday. News to me. I was working yesterday, and then I came home and went to bed. I don't know what it's on about. The last time I was on a stream with Blaine Pardo was when my book came
Years
out.
ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were on him and some other dude.
Yep, we discussed my book.
Question from the gas mask. Game series that you wish were continued and not ended. I don't know about me, but for friends I hear a lot for Titanfall 3.
Yeah, Titanfall 3, what a fucking tragedy. But then again, they were gonna make it into a fucking extraction shooter, so we kind of dodged a bullet. But good God,
I'm kind of glad that once again there's no announcement for Half-Life 3, because these days they probably would have fucked it up. That's just my opinion.
yeah.
Valve cannot count to 3.
Let's see. If I had to think of a series that I wish had continued, well, I feel like a lot of the ones that I used to have an answer for this did get continued at some point, because they continue trying to scrape the bottom of the barrel to find new stuff to do. But if I had to, I'll pick a game that I wish became a series, because there was only ever one game to my knowledge, but it's Rogue Galaxy. Rogue Galaxy was fantastic. If there's a series that I wish was a better series, that would be Killzone.
I wouldn't mind another Abe's Odyssey, to be honest.
Stormcrow brings up a good point. The thing with the potential Half-Life 3 is Valve is not suffering from a ship of Theseus syndrome. Most of OG Valve is still there. That is a
Yeah.
good point.
But, like, why put in all the effort? They're making bank on Steam every single day.
Hey, Mage, did you hear that the Killzone Warbomb is back in Helldivers?
Yeah. Yeah, I heard. Another custom robo. Ooh, that'd be nice. I wish that Armored Core would go back to being Armored Core, because it hasn't been Armored Core in a very long time.
What has it been?
It's been something else.
Dark Souls.
I was exceptionally disappointed with it. It's just not. It's not MechWarrior 4.
Oh,
They took
Mech
so
Commander.
many steps back.
Oh,
Yes,
Mech Commander,
Commander,
yeah.
absolutely. Mech Commander was brilliant.
Yeah, bring
I
back.
actually played a little bit of the Gold Edition.
That's the last com set.
Moving to escort position. Yeah,
There's just
Mech
not so many-
Commander would've been-
There's just not as many good moments with MechWarrior 5. We don't go
Yeah.
back and talk about this is Sky One. We don't have to make those references. We just
Yeah.
kind of grown thinking the references with well, other than Mage coming up with slash fiction about Rihanna and Commander Mason.
Yeah.
As you do.
Well, she
But
is
yeah.
pretty cute.
Mech Commander, MechWarrior 5 I was disappointed in. And probably not known to most people, but I would have liked another roll cage game.
Says,
That is a
want
grip.
Star Siege slash Earth Siege mech games back, but no, fucking Tribes had to ruin it. Fuck you, Tribes. Well, I'll make you even madder. I want Tribes to come back. Like, I know they
Tribes.
they made a Tribes game not too long ago, but the problem is that they come out and then nobody plays them.
Oh, I guess it's their fault for not reading the room right.
I
Well,
picked
it's
another
a
one.
very niche type of shooter is the thing. Like,
Yeah.
it's a highly mobile, very high skill ceiling, in fact, very high skill floor FPS game.
That sounds like you're describing.
It's capture the
Warframe.
flag on crack, is what it is.
I was thinking of Warframe.
Red versus Blue, but on
Kind of,
steroids.
except Warframe is actually somewhat accessible. Whereas with Tribes, that's a learning curve.
Tribes was awesome. Halo was such a ripoff. Funny thing, we wouldn't have had Xbox without Halo.
So the world would be better, is what you're saying.
I don't know.
Listen here, you had 1,000 people going, yeah, listen here, you little shit.
No, I love Halo.
Yeah.
God knows I've streamed Halo games on this channel plenty of times. I love Halo.
I didn't have it growing up, but I did play Halo CE. I did play the original.
Yeah,
Pretty
Halo
good.
Halo
I
CE
like that.
holds up really well. The original trilogy is great. And I love Reach. But, 343 gets their hands on it and it instantly shits the bed and just keeps
It
getting
instantly
worse.
dies.
That's the fascinating thing about 343 is they not only managed to make a bunch of crappy Halo games, they got worse each time.
As if, when after a time, if someone's going, hold my beer.
You almost have to wonder whether they do it on purpose.
Halo 4 was not good, Ratkill. I'm sorry. I know this because I tried to go back and replay it recently, because I played it at launch and didn't dislike it all that much. But after going back to the Bungie games and then going back to play Halo 4, no, it's trash, man.
Yoka!
And the worst part of it is that the Bungie that was left after the original team left went completely off the deep end. Like they're gone.
Yeah. No, Bungie is another ship of Theseus company.
Psygnosis didn't even have time to become a ship of Theseus. They got fucking massacred by Sony.
How's Guerrilla Games doing, by the way?
Colony Wars is a franchise I wish would get more.
Colony Wars is great.
Does that include
Second
Halo
Colony
Wars
Wars.
2? I look, I haven't played Halo Wars 2, so if that game is good, then fine. But
Psygnosis had a lot of good stuff.
what did Psygnosis
was
make?
a juggernaut. Psygnosis was a British-based studio. They made a ton of games. They made
Wipeout
Wipeout 2095,
Oh!
known as XL in the market. They made Roll Cage and Roll Cage Stage 2. They made Colony Wars and a
They
whole
made
bunch of other
Destruction
games.
Derby.
Yes.
Okay. I do love Destruction Derby, and I do love Wipeout.
So Roll Cage is considered the other combat racer to Wipeout, with rollers, not air blades.
Do I have enough for the... I do have enough for the sword. Hey!
Nice.
More blazing sword.
Alright, I think I'm ready.
For experience.
I should
Alright.
probably upgrade my armor, but I think I'll be alright because I've been gaining levels.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll give it a try, and if I get my ass kicked, then we'll see. We'll just give it another try. We'll grind some more.
Remember the Resistant games from back then too? And reminding me that Gears of War should have kept ended at 3 and not make sequels again.
I remember Resistance. I also remember Resistance not being very good.
2 was okay. It was serviceable for what it was. It was a lot more linear than the first game. That was a bit of a weaker point of
Resistance, I kind of
Red
treat the
Sun.
same way I treat Killzone, where it's like, yeah, you guys had a good idea, but you botched the execution.
it. Yeah.
Now that just makes you think of Red Factions or Red Faction.
Oh my god, Red Faction. What a tragedy.
I got that one. I was so hyped when I heard that Red Faction 2 was coming out, and I got it, and what the fuck is
What
this?
the fuck is Red Action? Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Though, I mean, the first Red Action game isn't perfect either. It's good, but like, it's got some issues.
They did partially redeem themselves. I don't remember what it was called, but I remember watching Pex playing, I think it was like a Red Action 3 type of game.
Red Action Guerrilla.
That was it.
Yeah, Red Action Guerrilla, Red Faction rather. Red Faction Guerrilla is fantastic. It's stupid sandbox fun.
Red
That's
action.
all it ever needs to be.
It's a gorilla. He's red and he's full of action. Let's go. Yeah, Psygnosis is ancient. They were making Amiga games in the 80s, like Barbarian, Blood Money, and Shadows of the Beast. Yeah. Psygnosis was a massive part of my childhood.
They were big enough that they got Rick Wakeman to do some of their songs.
Doom 3 and Quake 4. Heard they're bad in trying Doom 3. I like it despite it being different. Can't say about Quake 4 though. Your thoughts on that?
I like Quake 4. I streamed it on the channel here not too long ago. We had a pretty good time with it.
Doom's music is to the point where it kind of has its own influence now.
Yeah.
Psygnosis made Lemmings.
They made Lemmings too, huh? Okay.
Yes.
That was a fun game.
Should also mention, Psygnosis had 2 studios in England, which is
Path
why
ahead
Colony's...
sealed due to enormous beast-related fatalities.
So that's why Colony Wars Red Sun was a lot poorer than the other 2 games, because they were running out of money at the time, and their other studio in Leeds did Colony Wars Red Sun, and that's why it didn't sell very well. It just wasn't it. You had the main storyline, but you could ignore it and just do a bunch of endless, meaningless side quests. It completely fucked it. Not a lot of people are a fan of Red Sun, and I can see why.
I never played Red Sun, but I saw it. I was like,
yeah, it wasn't great.
Ooh, nasty.
Vengeance was weaker than the original Colony Wars, but you can at least see where they were going with it. It was okay. And I had Vengeance as a kid. Oh my god, the con shit frustrated the fuck out of me.
Remember how the bad guys, they were essentially using Starfleet equipment?
Oh yes, the Earth Empire, because you've played the League of Free Worlds in the original game. Then you switch over to the Colonial Navy in the second game, and end up joining the League anyway at the end. The third one was just a bunch of weird nonsense.
So, which setting would be worse to live in, say, caveman wild setting, Pokemon or Monster Hunter? Oh, dude, Monster Hunter for sure.
Monster Hunter's worse, yeah.
Yeah. There's some scary Pokemon out there, but in Monster Hunter, everything is actively trying to kill you all the time. Like,
I don't think I've ever seen a scary Pokemon. I think the scariest I've ever seen was Mewtwo. And
have you seen what some of the ghost types get up to?
No, but I'm not a fan either. So I'm not saying that that I'm right. I'm just saying that I've never seen one.
I'm just happy with my Maractus, man.
I'm trying to think. In the first episode or 2 of Pokemon, Ash Ketchum almost dies like 20 times.
Cool.
Last question, because I have to hit the hay, but which setting would
That was the one I just answered.
We asked, yeah, I'm sorry. I lagged a bit.
God, get with the program.
God.
Hello? Hello? Anybody home? Thick McFly.
Thick McFly.
Thick.
Ah, there is a chest over here. What's in it? A feather fan. Well.
Is that good?
Well, I'm not using it.
Well.
Good news is I'm breezing through most of these guys. Oh, cool, a Cowpat! Just what I always wanted.
Hey, get started at a campfire.
I've read that Jack London story.
Remember all the
Cow
various
shit is
Halo
actually a really
killer
good way to
titles?
build a fire if you're like trying to stay hidden.
Remember all the various Halo killer titles like Warhammer, Fire Warrior. Oh God, Fire Warrior.
Yeah, that was something.
It was
I still have that
broken.
game.
It was broken.
It's quiet.
Too quiet.
It's quiet.
It's Raph.
It's
A
quiet.
little too Raph.
Ooh, gold coins. Don't mind if I do.
Money.
Money.
Money. Okay, one more question. Which faction would be the worst to face on Earth without any other game factions a part of it in a fight of survival? The Locust, the Covenant, the Chimera, or the Combine? I believe he means the Combine from Half-Life.
Yes. I'm gonna say. That's tough. It's either gonna be the Locust or the Combine.
I don't know the Locust or the...
Actually, I could be getting the
Chimera?
Locust and the Chimera mixed up. Which one's Resistance? That one. It's either that one or the Combine. Because those would both be pretty fucking miserable, given what they do to people that they capture.
And Combine is also multiversal, so they're
But yeah, they
special
take
kind of
their
at it.
guts and their arms and legs off and turn them into little robot deals.
And the Combine are multiversal, so they're a special kind of asshole. Chimera is Resistance, Combine is Half-Life, Locust is Gears of War.
Okay, yeah. So, the Chimera or Combine.
When you said the Locust, I instantly thought of the mech. Yup, me too. Battletech's always on the brain, baby. I like it. Bergen made a good product. Same year made as the Guillotine, actually. Yeah, the Guillotine and the Locust share the same production year date.
A Seed of Deftness. See, if I remember
Probably-
correctly.
So Delta says, probably depends if it's the Combine's main force or the reserves you fight in Half-Life 2. Because their main army conquered the world in 7 hours. Yeah. As I recall, the Chimera were colonizing humanity, more or less.
All right, let's get the guy's garbage tier waifu out.
Oh, we all hate exclamations.
Oh God! It's a cow. It's a bullfight.
Ole!
Let's try this. Yeah, that could have gone better. Ow. Oh, my regular attacks do way better. Get hit. Ow. Should probably heal. Ooh. That's right, you can critical hit on your spells. Even your healing spells.
I don't know if Mage is fighting bad guys or if his spread is on the lesson. Rise up, Hexagooners.
Press A to win.
I'm gonna win. I'm gonna try.
Ooh, that's a good song.
I never lose. I never die.
It's a good Rob Cantor song.
Yeah, that's a good song.
Ouch.
It's a very funny song when you're playing Changeling.
Ha! Get fucked. Yeah, the Hexagoon is not exactly the most engaging boss fight in the game, but it is the first one, so cut it some slack.
Everybody falls over the first time. In another week or two, we'll be getting the long-awaited Black Knight video from BPL. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
looking forward to it, man.
I'm looking forward to it. Keyword, patience.
Once Tex gets done with his break after that video is done, I'm gonna try and contact him about multiplayer BattleTech again.
Yeah.
I sent it to him, and he replied, "That's neat. I'm working on the Black Knight right now." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, forgot. Carry on." I think those were his exact words. "That's neat. I'm working on the Black Knight right now." Or no, crunch time. That's the word he used. I'm in crunch time on the Black Knight video.
Time,
Yeah.
But I think he did appreciate you sending it to him. That he'll get to it when he's.
I'm sure he will. He's a cool
The
guy.
person I'm surprised hasn't said anything about it is Razor.
You know, the thing is, Razor doesn't check his notifications, so I wouldn't be shocked if he doesn't even know.
Well, I mean, you talked to like Stefan or Kami or one of his mods.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did, but I don't think they're all that great at getting his attention either.
Jesus.
He's
To be
probably
fair,
he's
all I
probably
gotta say-
busy around this time of year anyway.
And he's probably got projects of his own as well, so cut him some slack.
Well, it's not that I'm trying to be mad at him or something.
Oh
It's-
yeah, no, nothing. Like just in general, everybody's probably busy around this time. It's kind of how it goes.
All right, let's get some new
There's gotta be
shoes
somebody else in the BPL who can help Betterer. Better call up the Man's and Militia.
and some gloves, because why not?
America still needs your help.
It is written, only Link can defeat Ganon.
It is noted. It has been noted.
I think this is my best anime-ish rendition I've done yet.
Actually,
And I
that's
just
not-
did it by trying not to fully emulate like an anime style, but just kind of adapted into my own.
Let's
I have
not sell
assimilated
these
it.
things. Let's keep them so that we can equip them on our party mates when we get to Stornoway. God damn it, I can never find Erin when I need her. But yeah, I wouldn't be shocked if Razor hasn't even heard. I've sent the info to a lot of people, but this is a really busy time of year. I sent it to
Oh,
Stuttering
he's also-
Craig, who acknowledged it, but has yet to say anything else on the topic just because he'd rather
they're
cover
saying-
whatever the current drama is.
They're saying, they're
Yeah.
saying Razor's also dealing with a sick dog, so yeah.
Still? I
I thought the dog turned out okay.
yeah, he just has to take a medication now. That's all.
Okay, yeah. Because we love Cicero.
That's the last I heard of it anyway. I don't know, maybe there's been an update that I haven't. I don't follow
Yeah,
him
he's got-
as close as I used to, so.
I've been bouncing in between, so it might be something I missed too. I'm not sure. I can check. Because I am actually on their server as well.
But yeah, like if anybody wants to try and ping him or like message during one of his streams or whatever, try to raise some awareness, that would probably be a good thing.
Yeah. The super chat. Actually, a super chat might be the best way to let him know
That'd
about
probably be the best way. I get the feeling he deliberately ignores me sometimes, so I kind of stopped trying after a while. It's like I don't think he actually cares.
I would super chat if I had the money
Even if he didn't like you, it's still like the first.
He'll
first
usually
Metal Tech
respond,
game.
yeah. Yeah, they'll still usually respond.
I think he'll respond if it comes from someone else.
Maybe.
You're giving yourself way too much credit as an antagonist, my friend.
I'm not. No, it's not about antagonism. It's not anything like that.
They jive back and forth a little bit, you know. for fun.
I know that he was following me for a bit, and then he stopped after I said that I didn't like metal. So,
Yeah.
and it's been kind of cold shoulder ever since. So
How dare he?
I think I just kind of pissed him off, and now he doesn't like me. So whatever. The quickest way to get him to dislike you is to disagree with him on literally anything. He does not take disagreement well.
Which is odd because he loves public speaking in public, and debate is part of that.
And he's also admitted when he was wrong on certain things as well.
Yeah, but he has to be proven very wrong for that to happen.
Yeah.
If it's a matter of taste, like with music, he is going to explode at you. It's just how he is.
Inconsolable. Yeah. I don't know. You're human. I'm human. He's human. We're all human.
Anyway, the point
We're
is,
all
if anyone wants to
stupid
raise
fucks.
awareness for him about this thing, probably best if someone other than me does it, because I think he actually ignores me on purpose.
Ignore Mage. Perish the thought. It isn't like Mage is fairly opinionated on his convictions.
Right? That's fair.
This is a clip.
I guess we know our audience. So there's that.
Got to know his limitations.
Also, that's the wrong spelling of parish.
Was he from Louisiana?
Oh boy, we get to meet everyone's favorite character from Dragon Quest IX. Everyone say hello to Stella.
Ouch!
I know. It was,
You'd think the idea of preserving, reviving Lost Tech would be extra appealing for any fan of Battletech.
Oh, I'm sure it would be, just as long as it comes from someone else.
you give yourself. I don't know, man.
It's not credit. I think that he hears my name and just kind of zones out. He's like, "Oh yeah, that's the guy who hates metal." That's
Okay.
it.
And well, with me, it's just the guy that
It's
hates
not
everything else.
it's not antagonism. It's just dismissiveness.
Regret.
I have no regrets. I stand by what I said. Metal sucks, and fuck you. But
Blick.
yeah, right? Like, gone. Everyone just
I-
leaves the stream immediately.
Metal is not my favorite genre. I don't really have one, but I grew up on it, and I'll listen to it. I love it. If I had a favorite genre, it'd probably be, I don't know, 80s hard rock.
For me, it's world
That's
music and
normie.
experimental. So things like Dead Can Dance, Boards of Canada.
See, what a lot of guys call hair metal is music that I like, but it's not hair metal. It's just rock. They just
Yeah.
call it metal so that they can have something in their genre that isn't dog shit, and they can just claim that it's metal.
We get lost in the weeds of the different kinds of metal people claim shit is.
Dude,
It's
it's
the same for a lot of other genres of music too. Like, just call it what it is. Good
yeah.
music.
Everything has
End
to
of
be a
story.
subgenre of metal, and that's the thing. Metal is so shit that they have to co-opt other genres and pretend that they're metal.
Listen to Sabaton. Fuck that.
I don't care for Sabaton as much. There's
If they
better
like
ones.
they center on war and historical conflict, I am there for it because that's my jam.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I like
I respect them
Sabaton
for
as a
that. I just-
concept. I just don't think their music is all that great.
Yeah.
It's also very repetitive. Like, if you've heard one Sabaton, you've heard like 90% of them. They're all very similar to each other.
you could say the same thing about John Williams, though. It's to the point where you can, could use one theme song for another. That doesn't make it bad.
Foreign
Well,
music and
no, it doesn't make
bands
it
are
bad.
something
It just
I
makes it
love, too.
kind of uninteresting, especially if it's happening multiple times on the same album.
This is why I like world music a lot, like foreign music, foreign bands. There's a lot more variety. I had a lot of that when I was growing up as a kid. I've got a disc, like an early pre-production disc, from a French rapper of all things. It's what it is. It's French rap, and it's a guy called Shaka, and he just sings about bars and women. That's what it's about. And my dad actually happened to know the guy, and was friends with him, and got an early CD of him, of his work, back when they were DJing in the 1990s. Because it was around that time. And he's known regionally, but a lot of the artists and musical people up in that part of the world left Canada around that time. because
Ballin
it
Collins says, "Ew, French."
became- Yeah, suck on it.
Ah!
Wow.
We have a francophone, ladies and gentlemen.
Suck my baguette.
See, I actually like a lot of different types of music, and the thing is, I don't really have loyalty to a whole lot of bands. When it
Yeah.
comes to groups that I like consistently or artists that I like consistently, I think of of things like Queen, David Bowie, Tally Hall, but there's not that many apart from them. I kind of go on a song-by-song basis.
Yeah.
If a song appeals to me, it appeals to me, but there's...
Like I said, my
like-
own taste is pretty eclectic. Too.
Like, I've found a couple Bruce Springsteen songs that I like. I don't like Bruce Springsteen. Most of his stuff is garbage, but there's a couple of his
There's-
songs where I'm like, okay, yeah, that works.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
I like Dancing in
I
the
like-
Dark.
I like Massive Attack, and I like a lot of their older albums over some of their newer stuff.
And also,
I've
like,
been-
even Queen isn't perfect. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
Hot Space sucks. That whole album blows,
Was
dude.
trash.
But the rest of his stuff is pretty okay.
News of the World is a fantastic album, except for Get Down, Make Love. That song is ass.
Yeah.
And it's
You know what genre?
it's a blemish on an otherwise perfect album.
You know what I also habitually like, or I'll go back and I'll look for. Do you guys know what mashups are?
Mashups?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like songs mixed with other ones?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
usually it's counterpointal music, and
It's- It's a subgenre of what we would call remix culture.
some of it's really cool.
I've heard some of it, but it depends.
Yeah, it's hit or miss. But part of the adventure of YouTube is going to just adventuring through and
Absolutely.
looking up new stuff.
Yeah.
I have been on a Japanese city pop kick lately.
Yeah?
Yep.
Sounds like you'd be into. You ever listen to Loudness?
Never really heard of it.
It's Japanese hair metal.
Princess
I
of the
will
Universe is simultaneously the best Queen song and the worst Queen song. You know, I don't disagree. I don't disagree on that.
Which one did he say?
Princess of the Universe. I have a similar feeling about Seven Seas of Rye.
I have the same feeling about the Flash Gordon soundtrack. I absolutely love it, but I also know it's just as ridiculous as the film, which is on par. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go save our game real quick.
Ew, French. Yeah, shut up. I can't change the fact that I have
Flash!
my ancestry.
Ah! Yeah, exactly.
You know, And some of it is really good, like the Starmania. You have to listen to some Starmania songs. Oh my god, they're good.
That fingering the entire keyboard. Come on, man.
Masayoshi Takanaka is a fun goof and counts as city pop, I think.
Yeah, I'd agree. I like
Oh, I
Masayoshi.
made her day.
Was it Takanaka?
Takanaka.
He's the guitarist, right? If he's the guy I'm thinking of.
That one all of them.
And Edward Snowman will have to correct me, but he's like the guitarist guy.
Okay.
His stuff is like all instrumental. If it's the guy I'm thinking of.
I know I've heard some of their stuff. It's just the names that don't immediately come up to mind.
Yeah, always wears shades and always smiles, just relentlessly upbeat. Yeah, that's the guy. No, dude, I love his stuff. Japanese music is on another level. One of my favorite singers is Shunko Ohashi. She's fantastic.
Oh, Yoko Kano.
Yoko. Ho, 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 ho.
Yoko,
Yeah.
Yoko Kano and Gabriella Robbins.
Isn't Gabriella Robin just a
I think.
stage name?
Now,
for-
everyone knows the best J-pop artist of all time is Alessandra Mussolini.
I recognize that reference.
Yes. She made a whole J-pop album. The actual granddaughter of Benito Mussolini made a J-pop album. And it's good. Like, it's actually really good. If you look up the song, it's either called Tokyo Nights or Tokyo Dreams. I forget which, but like it's a seriously good song. Like it slaps. It's ridiculous. If you think of like 80s city pop, that is like quintessential.
Number one. There is no other.
Money.
Tokyo Fantasy. Ah, that's it. How do you say stronger together in Japanese? I have no idea. I don't speak Japanese.
What was it?
Stronger
They say what?
together.
Stronger together.
Oh. I only know a few phrases because from my time there, I never really learned it.
Ohayo minasan.
God damn it, it's all gone.
Holy shit, Mage, that song slaps.
Right? You looked it up, huh?
Yeah.
It has no business being as good as it is.
No, it doesn't.
But it's shockingly good.
What is it? Someone send me a link.
You know, kind of shaped funny, isn't it?
I think I could just play it, because like, who has the copyright to Alessandra Mussolini's J-pop? Hold on.
Yeah. Well,
I already played fucking the Dragon Quest orchestral score, which is actually licensed music. So this stream's not monetized anyway, so fuck it. Let me pull it up.
Dream it, pushy.
Let me pull it up. Give me a second.
if I remember correctly, she also did porn.
Oh, probably.
Who?
It was the 80s.
Alessandra Mussolini.
Oh,
Oh, wait, no.
wait. I think I remember what she looks like. I think she was pretty cute.
Owned by Virgin Music Group. Okay, I'm not gonna play it on the stream then, because that means there's a good chance they could actually like interrupt my stream midway through. And,
Send in a brigade of combat lawyers.
yeah,
Wearing Italian fascist uniforms.
Japanese hitmen just show up at my house.
They're wearing black shirts.
The fucking Yakuza shows up. No, I'm not gonna do
It's
that.
the 80s. Yeah, we don't mess with the Yakuza.
El Duce would like to speak to you.
You know,
Shinzo Abe sends his regards.
I didn't mean that. Yes. Well, guys, I got a new commission. I'm building another VTOL.
Sweet.
Ooh.
Oh, it's the season for making money.
Yep.
You gonna do
If
the,
only I could
you gonna
make
do
it.
the stealth Hercules?
No, it is. It's a
What?
stealth VTOL though. I don't forget. Don't worry. I do have the. I even named it and have a porting name and all. I call it the C-180 Perseus. Kind of, it's another of Zeus's sons, that kind of thing.
You know what game that has a cheap soundtrack that slaps?
What?
Is Dispatch actually has a really kick-ass soundtrack.
Eh.
Not that I'm about Dispatch. I'm weary. No, I'm wary of it.
I'm weary of it. It got super popular for a little bit, and people wouldn't shut up about it. And I look into it, and it's just another thing.
It's a thing. In a place. In time.
Ooh,
And then it wasn't.
I'm not supposed to be there yet. Let's not go that way. Let's stay in our lane, because that's probably a bit above our level. I want to do the White Knight quest, because I think that's one of the best quests in all of Dragon Quest. That's a lot of saying the word quest. But I want to do that storyline. But I'd also kind of like to show off Dragon Quest X, because you can play it in English. I don't know if it'll stream, because I've never tried, but we'll give it a shot and see. Ha! Missed. Ow. Cool. Hammerhood. I love these little guys. It remains surprising to me just how good this game looks for the DS.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah, level 8. Strength 26, agility's up. All my stats went up this level. Fantastic.
Very nice.
Ooh, I learned crack! I get to have some crack! And my attack with swords goes up by 10 points, which is
Not
good.
meeting the allegations that your character's on LSD.
Do I want to put shield skill in? I think litheness might actually be a better way to use the stats. We'll put some things in there.
Okay.
I'm going to change classes at some point. Oh yeah, this game has achievements. They're...
Skilled swordsman.
Yeah,
Great
the
choice.
game has its own set of achievements called accolades, which is really fun. Trying to get all the accolades is actually a really fun time. I spent so many hours doing that. Because after I beat the
How's
game,
the
I didn't
black
want to
one?
stop playing it. I didn't want it to be over. And so I kept playing. Ooh, the town music.
That's really peaceful.
I know.
like that.
Oh, dude, it's so gorgeous. Anyone ever played Dark Cloud 2? I haven't, but I'm familiar with it. Another banging track. I love this game's soundtrack so much.
I'll be right back, fellas. I gotta move a piece of furniture.
All right, have fun.
I won't be gone too long. I'll still be here just AFK.
Yeah! This game desperately needs a remake. I would love to see this in the modern visual style, with the gameplay preserved as much as possible. I like how they specifically drew the 2D sprites in a different position just for this scene. You never see these sprites again in the whole game. Just here.
As an artist, I understand the notion of resisting the urge to recycle assets.
I do love these characters.
Seriously?
There's no voice acting, so I hope people are reading along. I'm not gonna voice act this whole thing. There's a lot of dialogue. I got a mini medal. And another one. Cool. Excuse me, sir. I'm gonna break all your shit. Hope you don't mind. Oh, that's right. The blue chests, they refill eventually, and other players can open them, because this game had local co-op. Reading ruins everything. Only if you're bad at it. Do you suck at reading, Edward Snowman? You're just outing yourself as a poor reader. Ooh, linen gloves. How do these ones do on the stats? Significantly better. Hell yeah. Alright, let's stay at the inn real quick. We'll get some companions, get a party going. Alright, let's recruit a friend. We definitely want a priest. We'll make him short as fuck. We'll give him Vegeta hair. That's green. We'll give him this goofy face. Actually, no. Let's give him this one. There. Eye color, who gives a shit? And we'll name him something. Alright, what are we naming this one, guys? Give us good names this go around. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. What we got? He's gonna be our healer. Kevin Holocaustner. I don't have enough spaces for that, Enward Snowman. I have, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 spaces. That's what you got. I may call him Kevin. Any other takers? Nobody? Alright, I'll come up with something myself. Let's see. Oh, what's a good name for a priest?
Father Guido Father Guido Sarducci.
I only have 8 characters.
Guido.
I've named him Columbo.
Even better. There's one more thing.
Okay. Let's get another one. So let's get... We want a mage. We want someone to cast spells. Let's get a lady. Make her tall. There.
Someday, when that day may never come, I'll call upon you to do a service for me.
The fuck was that?
Was Lynx.
I'm back. I see
Go.
Columbo, and the first thing I think of is Godfather.
Alright. What are we naming this ginger? Shartana? Do I have enough spaces? But let me see. Hold on.
It is 8 characters.
Yep. Shartana. I love it. Good job. We'll go with that.
Does she come from Oakland?
Okay, and we need one more. Let's see. We want somebody... We want a tank. Let's grab... we want more damage output. I'm going to take a martial artist. She's a brown mage?
Holy shit, that is where Shartana is from! Yeah, martial artist, that sounds good. Everybody likes a good bit of kung fu.
There. Alright, what are we naming this one? What kind is this? This is a martial artist.
Why do I keep thinking Android 19 or some shit?
You're thinking of Android 18.
Or
And
whatever.
yes, that's
whatever.
basically exactly what she looks like.
Yes.
If I were to
God
go...
damn it.
If I were to go back to,
She does look like a DBZ character, though.
if I gave her, like, these eyes instead.
eyes hurt. Oh God, no! No, my eyes! Please, why? Why do you forsake me?
You know what? No, I'm gonna make it worse. I'm gonna name her Bulma.
Oh no! Why not?
Let's go for it.
They all look like DBZ characters. You're not wrong.
Ah, the Aegon move. That's a great move. Alright, guys. Fun fact, being able to create your own party members is actually kind of a callback to Dragon Quest III.
Really?
Yeah.
Did they do it first?
Yes. Let's see. What do I want to give him? I can't have him wear that. You can have the gloves. Actually, no, that's deafness. We probably don't want that. You can have the leather kilt. Actually, I should probably give that to the mage. Fuck.
Bagpipes intensifies.
God damn it. I pressed the wrong button. Fuck. Let's give Shartana. Oh, she can't wear them. Well, fuck you too.
Devs are on to you.
Hold on. Oh, that gives me way better stats. I want that. There. Alright, who wants the boxers? Okay. The girls can't wear the men's trousers.
Unfortunate.
They have the same stats. There's no reason to bother. Okay, and they can't wear my shoes. I gotta go buy some shit.
Good thing you got all those gold coins, right?
I need more. I never noticed how much the frame rate decreased with these guys on screen, but it does.
Oh God, they look like Pikmin.
Alright, well let's start by getting me equipped with better stuff, because I'm the most important guy here.
Blue, green, red, yellow. Yeah, they look like Pikmin.
Oh, I can have a
If you
rapier.
really squint.
I can always get a little rapier.
A fancy sword.
A little rapier? What were you at any? Oh, never mind. I misunderstood.
That's okay. Alright, I need a lot more
Were
money,
you-
holy shit.
How rapey were you earlier?
I am what's his name? You have killed my father.
It's like that question you ask your buddies, like, hey man, you still beat your wife? And then when they say no, you're like, oh, you used to beat your wife? Hell yeah. You guys ready for some more grinding? Let's go grind!
Baby. Rock and stone, baby.
Oh, side quest?
Bonus quest. Bonus quest. Bonus quest.
Alright, I have to do an air punch.
Is that a move you learn?
Yes. Trying to remember. Trying to remember where that comes up.
Hello, I am.
Ah, here we go. That's how you do it.
Hello, I am Expletive Montoya. You sold my father a pack of cigarettes and he never returned. Prepare to die.
Yay! I can pirouette now.
I love the chat.
Hell yeah. Side quest complete, motherfucker. Alright, back to the overworld for some grinding. You ready to die, bitch?
I quit games. Bitch. Oh god.
Protect the dude.
Oh, jeez.
If it weren't for the character limit, you probably could name one of the games. That would be really fun.
Forgot these guys are level 1, so... Let's see... Columbo. Heal Shartana. And yourself. Alright, let's get in another fight. Alright. Oh, he can't egg on. Oh, that sucks.
Egg on whole wheat.
Well, that's one way to do it. Yeesh. Gotta get these guys some better gear. Of course, being level 2 is gonna help. We're basically gonna have to fight like a battle or two and then go back to the inn. We're just gonna be going back and forth for a while.
JRPG grinding in a nutshell.
Yep. It's what we do. It's what's for dinner.
Bring out the cobblestones between there and the woods.
Better get Shartana a mithril diaper. She might poison your other party members.
Is anybody else noticing the weird? The name Shartana.
Yeah.
Okay, glad it's not just.
Well, of course I know him.
It's me.
That's the joke. We called her that on purpose. The joke is that she shits everywhere.
So it sounds like she's
Endless supply of cow patties.
she's a little into. Oh, this isn't a human, right? It's a cow.
What?
Oh no.
What are you talking about?
I'm trying to figure out what you're talking about.
My joke. Wait,
The
You're talking about.
Never mind.
Is it? You talking about a girl that poops everywhere? I'm thinking that she's a little too into butt stuff or something. What the? I don't know what's going on.
She just has a very delicate stomach. That's all. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I just called her a cow.
You're putting more thought into the joke than we ever did.
That's just because I'm coming out on on the hind end of that thing, and I'm trying to.
Yeah, I'm sure you are coming out the hind end. Wow. Yeah, you guys are real fucking helpful. Thank you. You guys contribute a lot to this effort.
Talking about us?
No, my party members.
Oh.
To be fair, we're not that much more years.
I don't know what we're supposed to do.
God, weak link, you guys.
Report Charles.
I have to
Charles
play
Jack's
this whole
teammate.
game by myself. You guys aren't doing anything.
This game sucks.
This game sucks. Gotta say it like angry video game nerd. It fucking sucks!
All of it, every single one of them sucks!
What were they thinking?
I was channeling a bit of JonTron there, but...
JonTron's hard to emulate.
It's true. JonTron is... When they made JonTron, they broke the mold.
Thank Christ. I don't think we could tolerate. I don't think we could take more than one of him.
I don't know. I feel like the world would be better off with another JonTron or two.
It's not like two companies would try something as crazy as this. Right?
Excuse me, what?
Guys, stop. You give me too many options. I'm only one man here. I have multiple JonTron clips as reaction memes on my phone. I get a lot of mileage out of them. The best one is the one that I use when someone gets in a really good insult. Holy shit, you fucking killed her, dude!
I can't make this shit up. I can't make this shit up. I am sad that I lack the talent to make this shit up.
And I'm about to blow my fucking brains out.
I've got a bone to pick with you. It's like the
Buckle up,
fucking culture with the
bonehead.
gun.
You're going for a ride.
Guy says, started working on a Wildland firefighting variant of the Firestarter, but I'm stuck at the wash step.
Tips Pampers Cruiser.
So,
A lot of
are you
using a lot of fluid guns.
you painting it and like you're trying to figure out what wash to use? Is that what I'm reading here? That's a Cowboy Commando. Because if you need a recommendation on a wash, I can give you a recommendation. Absolutely. What you want to do is you want to find Strong Tone. It's a paint, or it's a wash made by Army Painter. Now, I almost never recommend Army Painter for anything because they're kind of garbage, but their washes are incredible.
I usually make my own wash, but yeah, Strong Tone is good stuff.
Strong Tone is incredible.
Okay.
A little bit of
If I do
brown, a little bit of black, a little bit of water.
So if I do my own minis, because I haven't been able to paint them just yet, I don't have the space or the tools. I'll look for that Strong Tone stuff.
Yeah, I highly recommend Strong Tone.
Okay. Avoid everything else because their paints I know are kind of shit.
I like using their paint. Most of it, some of it is a little too washy.
I've heard of mixed reports.
It doesn't... Getting it to the right consistency is a real pain.
Yeah.
Some
I'm
are
not a
too
big
light,
fan.
but most of them you don't even have to mix with water.
No, I found that they're much too... They tend to be much too thick.
Well, how many coats do you usually use?
Coats. I mean, I normally go with 2 coats for a base color.
Okay.
Well, I've got a meeting with HR on Monday.
Of course you
What
do.
did you do, Ray?
It's not so much what I did, it's what she wants me to do.
Oh,
So it's not what he did do, it's what he didn't do. Yeah.
I know about his HR person. She's interesting.
Interesting as in a specimen?
Well,
Or interesting as in, oh my god, she's on cocaine, don't help us.
well, she used to fly jets, so I'll leave that up to you.
okay. Cowboy Commando says, I tried a dark wash, but it doesn't look good with the Federal Standard Forest Service green. So if you want a good forest green, I actually recommend going with a lighter color to start. And then, once you've got that, then using a wash to darken it. Because any wash you do is going to darken your color. So I'd find something, not a straight green, but like a slightly darker, but not quite forest green. If you can't find the exact shade, you can mix one yourself. But yeah, you always want to go a little bit lighter to start. A wash is going to fill in a lot of the details. Strong Tone is better about this. It's one of the nice things about it. Unlike some of the Games Workshop washes like Agrax or Nuln Oil, Strong Tone doesn't stain. So you can actually get away with being a little more liberal with it. That's why I like it.
He's saying.
I never
look
thought
up
I'd
an
hear
old-
Mage said he being liberal with something.
Yeah,
look
right.
Look up an old Forest Service rig. That's the green one.
Okay. Yeah, just keep in mind that when you wash it, it's going to darken whatever colors you have. So you don't always want to go with a color that matches the thing that you're doing, especially on a miniature. With a regular model, you can get away with that a bit more because you're covering more surface area. But when you do things on a miniature, anything you do is magnified. Mint green? I'd go a little darker than mint green. So your standard green, when you think of like basic, just straight up green, just a little bit darker. Not quite to forest green.
Well, how about olive drab then? Something like that.
Olive drab
or
isn't
something a
quite
bit louder.
green enough. It's a little too faded.
Oh, okay. Because I know olive drab is like the standard SLDF colors, but if he's going for something else, that might not be the right color.
Yeah. I don't know exactly what shade you're trying to achieve, but the general rule of thumb is to go a little bit lighter.
Okay.
Mage, he's probably, if it's Forest Service green, you know the color green that main Game Warden's trucks are?
Yeah.
It's probably about that kind of green he's going for.
Okay. I might recommend going with, if you've ever heard of Pro Acryl, they have some excellent paints. If you go with that basic green that they do, that might go
Yes,
down
like-
to the right shade.
I choose colors based on how good they taste.
You lick it, you bought it, buddy.
That's what my girlfriend said about me.
I thought you just bought her the old-fashioned way. Like with money.
Besides, Canadian mail order brides are not a thing.
I don't know about that. You can get some weird shit in Quebec. I've also heard things about Newfies.
Don't get me started on
You guys fighting?
When are we not?
No, what do you mean? Like,
You and your girl.
no. She's not a Newfie.
Oh. I thought you lived in Newfie.
No, we want to move to Newfie.
Ah.
My grandmother's from Newfie. Was. So I come by the Newfoundlander bullshit, honestly.
Nope, we lost someone. Did we lose Oswald? Nope, that's
yeah,
all.
I'm gone.
Oh, bye.
Oswald's off touching himself.
We lose Lynx? Okay. Oh, that's right. She can use a fan. Oh, but I could give her Fistica. Dude. That's what I'm going to do. She's going to be a bare hands person. That's what we're going to do. We're going to unequip her. She's gonna punch things. Oh my god, she does good damage unarmed. Hell yeah.
How disarming.
We gotta get Columbo's agility up. He's way too slow. The difference between a critical slot and a slot? They're really... I think they're interchangeable terms, really. A crit slot is just a place where you can mount something on the mech. That could be armor, that could be... internal structure. It could be part of your engine. It could be a weapon. It could be ammo.
Well, that sucks. No Man's Sky does not work on my machine.
Oh. Okay. We'll give her spellcraft. 1 skill.
That's the fastest refund I've ever asked for from Steam.
Okay, what are we giving? We'll give him spear.
And magic helmet. Oh, come on. Does nobody remember that?
No.
Talk about.
Spear and magic helmet.
Never heard of it.
Bugs Bunny Night at the Opera.
No, that's
I don't remember all the lyrics from that song. I watched that when I was a kid, dude. Alright, let me see if I can get a little rapier.
Somebody warn Betty.
That's consensual. If you wanted to get a little rapier, that would be boring. Give me your shit. A seed of strength! Oh. Well, we should definitely give that to our martial artist. Give that to Bulma. Hell yeah.
Chopping down the whole fucking forest.
Most people don't want to get rapier, but you do, you mage. That's what I'm here for, dude. Welcome back.
Yeah, sorry about that. My internet just took a massive shit.
Shartana.
Yes. It's Shartana's fault.
What happens in Canopus stays in Canopus.
Oh boy.
You don't get a little rapier in Canopus.
Cat girls and cocaine.
Try and remember what
Cocaine and
anime
cocaine
the line is
Cocaine
from.
and cocaine accessories.
It's like, see, everyone sees one cat girl and they lose their minds. There's just something so funny about having the character run up and punch the enemy. Especially with that amount of damage. Holy shit.
Yep.
At least he's not suplexing a freight train.
Yeah, that's Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy VI, specifically.
A suplexing train.
One of the best entries in that series.
I'm already wondering what model of train it is. Like live near a rail
God
yard.
damn it, Shartana. That was me when I watched Gunsmith Cats for the first time. What, you got a little rapier? Oh no,
God
he
damn
went.
it, you're useless.
He's saying that he lost his mind over a cat girl.
There's no cat girls in that show.
But they are the cats. They're the Gunsmith Cats.
Yes.
You see.
I've been thinking about that series way too much lately.
I haven't seen it just yet.
Oh my god.
I've been meaning to. Goddamn jump. All day.
It's fast cars.
I have seen some clips of the cars they use. Oh boy. It looks fun.
You know, this firefighting fire starter reminds me of one of the best names I've ever seen for a firefighter, which was Les McBurney.
That one's good.
Oh, you. And wildfire.
He calls it the FS9WL Fire Stopper. Hey, that's actually pretty badass. I like that.
Yeah.
You know what? I actually can think of a better name for it.
No, you can't. Fuck you.
The FS9FS Fire Break.
It's not a fire break, though.
It breaks fires.
That's
Fast.
not what a fire break does.
If it's that, fast break.
Bat break.
Fast break. Well, the
I'm
name
on it.
Fast
I'm on one of
Break
those
is
right now.
ironic.
Yeah, I like Firestopper better.
Firestopper's fun.
It's a mission statement.
Yes. You drown everything in Kool-Aid, including breaking through the wall. You're the Kool-Aid man. Firestopper. I don't know why, but I feel like they can only be piloted by Bostonian firefighters.
Firestopper.
Meanwhile, in Massachusetts, we could big storm coming.
Big ol' storm.
Yeah, we got some storm. We got a bunch of snow coming in tonight.
Gonna snow.
It's been raining.
Gonna
pretty
snow down
heavily all
there?
day.
Yeah, my yard's already covered.
God, I hate my home state.
Red Sox, baby.
Very
love my house.
rarely do I admit that I'm actually from Massachusetts.
Hey, that's okay. So's my mother.
But I've been told by longtime Mainers that I get a pass because I moved here before I was 5.
It certainly helps.
But, you know, I've come to the scientific conclusion that the cutoff point is, did you learn to drive in Massachusetts? If yes, you're an asshole.
Thankfully, no. At least in my case.
I learned to drive in an ice storm.
Commander
I like
Hindsight says, "Holy fuck! There's Curetons in the harbor. Holy fuck! There's Curetons in the harbor."
Oh my gosh! I hate my printer.
I don't think that's meant to be done with an accent.
I
Just got back from Office Depot to get
Massachusetts.
black ink. I need to print one more page. Oh man, isn't that the worst? Or it's like, you're out of orange. You can't paint in black and white anymore. And it's like, fucking.
Yeah.
Or nowadays, it's like, well, your subscription service to use your printer has expired, so we
Oh
turned
my
off your
God.
printer remotely.
Updating the fucking software for your printer is the worst fucking pain in the ass
It's like,
imaginable.
why does my printer need to connect to the Wi-Fi? Get bent.
They can spy on you.
Yeah. I put a bullet in my printer when it makes a noise that I don't recognize, okay?
And it just turns like an otherwise decently made, nicely built piece of hardware into a gigantic fucking paperweight. Because it needs to update the software! Oh no! I can't work anymore! Fuck you! We genuinely
Hey, Columbo
hate
leveled
that.
up.
And HP is one of the worst about that. Epson
movie-
isn't much better either.
The movie Office Space had such
Oh my god, Office
destruction
Space.
porn
Yes.
with that
Yes.
fucking that printer.
Yes. Office Space is a good
That'd be great.
Yeah.
movie. I'm just take that from you. Great.
It's my steepener. That's my steepener.
The machines at the sawmill I work at still run on Windows 98.
Oh god.
And production's never been higher.
Dude,
Yeah.
hold on. Like, I work in a textile mill, and the looms are programmed to do different patterns. They still use punch cards.
Hey, if
Yeah.
it broke, don't fix it.
Great big spools of punch card. Like, giant. It's basically a giant
Yeah.
stack. And you hook it up onto the rig, and they rest down on this rack, and they get picked up and pulled into the machine, and then they loop around, come out the other side.
And you know what? You'd probably still be able to get back to work after a fucking nuclear war.
Probably, assuming
Yeah.
you could generate enough electricity for it.
You probably could. Natural geothermal or any flowing bodies of water that are still around. Yeah, you probably could. It's 19th, 20th century tech, but you could still do it.
Well, yeah, hydroelectric, that's 19th century technology, so.
Yeah, you'd be able to do that. Depending on where your textile mill is located and how it actually generates its power, yeah, you could.
Yeah, ours gets it from the grid, unfortunately.
Okay. Well, on the other hand, after if the nuclear war happens, there's gonna be no one around maintaining that grid, so you could probably run that too. That's
Ooh, I can get
assuming, of
scale
course,
armor
there's
for myself?
anybody- That's assuming, of course, there's anybody left that knows how to do damage.
Ooh, I can get chainmail.
Ooh, chainmail.
Let's do some re-equipping here. I think I can... Let's see, can you use a shield with... You can use a shield with a staff. Or rather, with a wand. Okay. So I want her to have that. She can have those. Okay, now I can sell some stuff. So I don't need the copper sword. I don't need the soldier sword either. I don't know. I don't need any of these. I can sell them all. Now I can buy chainmail for myself. Okay. gotta go grind some more cash. But now I have a set of leather armor that I can give to somebody. Okay, he can wear that. Yeah, we're starting to look almost like a party. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
I get a hell yeah. Punch!
Yeah. It's all about the cream.
The cream.
The cream.
The cream of the crop.
I think the best Randy Savage impression I've ever seen comes from Tex.
He does an excellent.
You ever seen the video that's just a compilation of him saying the cream and then inhaling over and over?
Cream.
The cream.
Cream.
The cream. And let me point
To the cream.
the cream. Whoa, that was a good hit. We're in the mash A to win stage. God damn it, Shartana.
He's the new butt monkey of the group.
There's always that one wheel on the shopping cart, you know?
Squeaky, squeaky, squeak.
Oh, she knows crack now. Shartana knows crack. Oh no. Oh! Way to go, Bulma! Hell yeah!
Bulma's the
Lakeisha
go.
learned welfare fraud.
Al Capone learned income tax evasion. It's not very effective. Damn! She's holding her own.
Hey,
That's why
pretty
you do not
good.
anger the United States Treasury Department.
I'm crazy enough to take on Batman, but the IRS? No, thank you.
Thank you. Even the Joker's not crazy enough to deal with the IRS. Okay, so Storm says he's a field tech in building automation. He's constantly supporting 30-year-old AC heater controllers. On one hand, kudos to my company for building something that lasts. On the other, getting support for the older stuff is such a pain in the ass. Oh, one of the factories I worked in would give all of you fits on just how much of a nightmarish safety hazard it was.
It's not
Oh
at
my
the time
God.
I walked into an Amazon distribution center in Houston.
Oh, it is so
We all
much
know how much
worse than
Oswald
that.
likes encountering Amazons.
It
Very
is
much for God's sake.
it is so much worse than that. I'm not even kidding. So there's a
Yeah,
place.
it was a giant OSHA violation.
Yeah, DTMP. I think I've talked about it before, but like fucking vats of water, alkaline and acidic compound, you know, because they use electrolysis to paint the parts. So it goes in those first. Then it goes up into a jury-rigged oven, curing oven, so it heats. So there's water, there's solvent, there's acidic and alkaline water. Then there's the vat with the paint and stuff, and it goes, you know, through each.
What does it
Goes
make?
up and... So what I did, my job
Jesus.
was unhang assistant. We worked on metal. It was a metal parts factory, and we made things like. And our biggest parts were these tractor elevator things. You know, the arms that make them move.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, yes. So, we have this machine that's a bunch of vats on the bottom and a curing oven on the upper part of it. The problem with this whole machine is that it's a hodgepodge with parts that have not been produced since the 1960s, a circuit board, motherboard, that controls the curing, the firebox that heats the parts is 20 years out of date and is impossible to find parts for, so they have to, and it broke down all the time. And it liked to throw parts, and a lot of these, the biggest parts that we did in that part of the line are like 500 pounds each. Not including the steel assembly and the hooks and hangers and the rack itself. Combined, that's like a half ton of steel, just waiting for a bolt to snap and collapse. Yeah, we were paranoid about safety in my department. Management
No, if it's
didn't
a
give
big
a
enough
damn.
company.
Yeah.
If it's a big enough company, OSHA's not going to give a shit because they'll be paid off.
Oh, this was a small outfit owned by Ironform, and Ironform were not the first people to get their hands on this company. Because it was originally a family-owned business, and then they sold it to a company that laid off a bunch of people and did not promote a bunch of the right people into higher positions because it didn't look good on paper. And then they pawned them off to Ironform, which to my knowledge is still the current company that owns this place that I worked at.
Sort of like Chinesium bullshit. Or...
Yeah, just complete shit show. So, we're working with a machine that is at best, let's see, 60, 70, 80, 90,000. Yeah, 50, 60 years out. Parts that haven't been made for over 60 years. The firebox is running on a motherboard that actually failed the first week I was there, so they needed a replacement. And it's still 20 years out of date. The firebox itself has holes, and there was an active betting pool that had made it up to $2,000 on just when that fucker would explode.
How many it would kill?
Like, literally explode, because it was melting holes in itself. And they just keep patching the holes. So there was a running betting pool on just...
You know, that's probably the best analogy for the United States of America in the past 20 years I've ever heard.
Oh, it gets better. The other departments are even worse. And like my department, the paint line next to us and all the managers are at war and in fueled mutinous revolt against the rest of the factory, the management, and HR. Management doesn't give a shit. HR doesn't give a shit. They have a glue box, which is a separate facility a ways back down the road behind the factory that has no ventilation and deals with industrial glue product. There's a lot of fumes, and like you can smell the fumes just walking in the door. No ventilation whatsoever. That's a great way to kill brain cells. I only lasted a couple days there before I said no more.
Alright, I think I'm going to save the game, and I'm going to move over to Dragon Quest X, because I want to show that off a little bit.
Ooh, yeah, that sounds fun.
At least you just not have enough brain cells left.
Yeah. Oh, they're like, oh, you get used
And once
to
you
it.
run out,
When they said this, and I'm looking at them like, do you not smell the fumes?
no, once you run out of brain cells, they move you up to middle management.
Yes. So like Like, I don't doubt the Amazon warehouse you visited was bad. This place, oh my god. I have a little bit of PTSD when I think back to that
Did you
time.
say PTSD? Or PT?
PTSD.
Okay,
PTSD.
Oh, okay, because when you mentioned, I thought I heard a PPSD, which means you have PTSD at the PP.
No.
When I worked
Jesus Christ, you guys.
when I was in college and I worked for the glass shop, we had a fuel air explosion in one of the shops.
Oh god.
Yes,
Yeah,
N-word Snowman, I
somehow-
do own Zoo Tycoon, but we're not playing it tonight.
Somehow one of our guys got
Extreme.
glass dust to explode.
Glass dust?
Yeah, particulate glass.
Oh. Oh no.
Okay, so for context, you guys, this is Dragon Quest X, which is an MMO that was never released outside of Japan. But there are ways to play it in English. It's a little bit involved, but it does work.
That's fun.
Time to spend some quality time with the lady. I'll be back in a bit.
Yep, streaming.
Okie
Hey guys, what's up? Still streaming, Mage?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just in time to see the Dragon Quest he wants to show off. This looks cool.
Oh, which one?
10.
Oh, same one from last time.
Yes, so you
What was
missed
that
out
time?
on Dragon Quest 9 that I was playing for the past 3 hours, but I just
Oh,
switched
well,
over
I
to
don't-
10.
I was running errands. Sorry.
Oh, that's alright.
That's okay.
Your life is important and shit. Oh, someone's stopping me.
Boy, do I know what it's like to be in those shoes. Oh god, I had a wonderful crew at that job, but oh boy, the safety. It was getting so bad that I legitimately had to consider better options. But I do have artifacts from that time. I made art on the job because on cardboard because
Ugh, this scene is
cheapo
rough.
mouse on them.
So for context, these guys talking about me coming back to the place I grew up, I didn't grow up here. So my character was killed in the opening of this game, and his soul was imbued into the body of one of these people who just died in an accident, and they don't know that it's not their friend.
Oh no.
It's kind of fucked up.
He's a walk-in.
So like, please come
Good
back and visit
walker.
us. We're your friends. You grew up here. And it's like, no,
No.
I'm sorry.
Good Walker.
It's kind of like that meme of the dog climbing over the fence. Do you guys know the one, the Skinwalker?
I would have been your daddy,
Yeah.
but the dog beat me over the fence. That's not the one.
No, no, it's not the one. It's like I think it's like a Fallout thing. Like your dog's following you, you climb over a fence, and then the animation shows like a guy going over the fence, but it's actually the dog, and you just look back and it's just it looks like the dog, but you're suspicious.
Let's see. I think.
Probably because they couldn't animate a dog going over the fence, so that's where that comes from.
Okay. So I go. Okay, I see where I have to go.
We could get. We're at 5 inches tomorrow.
Huh.
My wife's gonna
Okay.
get 4 to 5 inches tomorrow. If you know what I'm saying.
Now we know what's on your mind there, Craig.
Am I right, fellas? High five. Comedy.
Familiar.
The joke is penis.
This is the plot to John Carpenter's The Thing, from The Thing's perspective.
Yeah. Except I actually have some empathy. I don't know why they gave me such a faggy running animation.
Have you seen your character?
Like, look at this dude. He's prancing. He's going for a tiptoe through the tulips.
It looks like he joined the Timu Ginyu force.
Yeah.
Okay, so some details about Ace Combat 8 that I've looked up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I knew that roundel looked familiar, so that's the Republic of Central Asia that you're flying for.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna turn you up a
Really?
little bit, Zero. You're really quiet. Give me a
Yeah.
second.
They're the guys who hired Scarface Squadron in Ace Combat 2 and its remake.
There we go.
Okay.
And you are fighting against Satoa, who is they're a country neighboring Yuktobania.
Okay.
So, if I had to hazard a guess, they're probably an XP of some post-Soviet state, like I don't know, Kazakhstan or something.
Yeah.
Something like that,
I don't know, but my thing with Ace Combat has always been, like, saying you play Ace Combat for the story is like saying you read Playboy for the articles. You're lying and your girlfriend knows it.
Okay, to be fair, I've
Yeah,
been
couldn't I
told
do
that
both?
I've been told that in the early days, Playboy actually used to have very good articles in it.
It did.
Oh, I've been told many things.
No, I mean like they would have interviews with people that you couldn't get anywhere else, and
It
those
had
alone
political.
were-
It was a political forum.
yeah, and then they had the pinups were very much like the icing on the cake per se, and then that
Yeah.
became the main
A
attraction
true men's
over
magazine. Politics and tits. Politics, if you will.
time.
Politics.
Politics.
And I'm guessing the player character's name is, or their call sign is Rex, and the starting plane is the Super Hornet.
Ooh. Oh
Yep.
yeah, yeah.
Actually,
So
wait.
your call sign is Rex. You just go
Yeah.
around calling everybody Shepherd.
I was thinking Rex of the 501st.
Actually, let me. Yep, that is indeed a Super Hornet. Specifically, that's a Foxtrot. I had to double check to see if that was a Legacy Hornet. Nope, that's squared off.
Super
intakes.
Hornets like the Block 3, right? Or is it after?
The Super Hornet is basically an all-new plane.
Yeah.
They
Gotcha.
called it. Let me put it this way: they only call it an FA-18 because it was easier to get funding that way, even though it was really basically an all-new aircraft.
Yeah. And to be fair, it does look a lot like the old Hornet.
Just a lot bigger.
It's bigger,
glance.
it's beefier, it's better in every conceivable way.
Kind of like the MiG-31M there, the M version before they ran out of funding.
You guys want to see something interesting about the combat system in this game? So think about how combat
Ever
usually
had
works in
funding?
MMOs, right? It's your...
Yes.
So when we go into a combat encounter here, it basically turns into the ATB system from the older Final Fantasy games.
Oh, okay.
Except positioning matters. You can push the enemies around. And if they do physical attacks, they actually have to get close enough to your party members to do damage to them. So if you're like a tank character, you can physically block enemy monsters from getting to your weaker party members. And your ability to push them around is governed by a stat. It's your weight stat. The heavier your weight stat is, the more you can push enemy monsters around and resist being pushed around in turn.
So it actually uses terrain mechanics.
Oh, we got a super
actually
chat.
matters.
Thank you,
That's
Cowboy
really
Commando.
cool.
He says, during my deployment, VF-103 was on board and they had a pilot whose call sign was poop.
Do I even want to know the story?
Wow.
I could probably hazard a guess. It probably involved
Well, I was
way
about to
too
say
many
they
tequilas.
call it a poopy soup for a reason.
Poop?
My guess
probably
is it
landed
involved burritos and way too many whiskey sours.
I think you
And-
landed on the wrong carrier. Some of the best stories come from when you land on the wrong carrier.
Speaking of that, something else I just noticed from Ace Combat 8's trailer and stuff. Yeah, for the first time, you are explicitly a naval aviator.
Cool.
Yeah, so you are Navy, not
See,
But it kind of limits your access to aircraft.
I picture that guy with the call sign as being like Uncle Ruckus in that one scene. You repeat yourself. Can you repeat that? I couldn't hear you over the sound of me shitting myself.
He had all the great quotes.
I apologize for that outvoice.
There was also one with the call sign Ding Dong.
Nice.
I knew a guy whose call sign was Dick Dog.
Whiskey sours equals risky flight hours.
That's good.
If I had a hazard guess on how he got the name Ding Dong, I'm guessing someone punched him in the crotch at some point.
It has something to do with his dick, yeah. Or possibly someone else's.
Yeah.
He's got a number of
Where
these
the
supply
fuck
guys
did we
punching
lower
the dick.
Jewel
In
Island
the
Caverns?
Navy.
Where am I going precisely?
Yeah, God bless the
Used
swabs.
cars. Okay. I guess we're just gonna keep a moving.
Senors, where are we going? To blow up spaceships. Where are we going?
There is a website that will tell you how to install and play this game in English, which is pretty cool. And to be clear, YouTube, it's not piracy. You create a Japanese account and you get it legitimately off the Square Enix website. The download for it's a free trial version of the game. It's supposed to be free.
Oh, that reminds me of that other bullshit when they tried taking down your original video.
Yes, precisely.
Yeah. That was a load of horseshit.
Yeah, that's what the quote Ross Scott. There are no good reasons, only legal ones.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just because something is legal does not mean it is ethical.
Reminds me of a quote from Honda C. When we get more restrictions, we hire 20 more engineers.
Look
So
at
the
my
Americans
cute little
hire 20
warrior
more
girl here.
lawyers.
Look at that. Ain't she just adorable?
She do be cute.
Look at her. She's helping.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing
My
my
part.
part.
I'm doing my part too! Entire
you
fucking
fucking shit.
blast. I fucking shit!
Ghost 5410 says, "Not the Navy."
In the Navy! I can't swim!
What am I gonna do on
No,
a
For
submarine?
some reason, it seems like all the guys in the Navy are from the Midwest and have never swam before.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Well,
well,
when you grew up in a landlocked area and you want to see anything
What
different,
is the deal?
Believe it or not, at the area where my brother was training, they don't have a proper swimming pool. And the Air Force won't give it to them.
Of course, the Air Force won't do it. The Air Force doesn't share anything.
Oh yeah, I got a correction. The Air Force has one, the Navy's one is broken.
What is the deal?
I know, but the joke tells itself because the Air Force is terrible at sharing anything.
Yes.
Like, they're kind of infamous for that.
That's a boss monster of some kind. The game has
Reminder
warned me not
that-
to mess with it, so I'm not gonna mess
Reminder
with it.
that the Air Force once tried to get... The first thing the Air Force did after becoming independent was it tried to abolish every other branch.
Yep, because they're petty assholes.
Also because the Air Force is... The one thing the Air Force does better than anything else is political brown-nosing.
Wow, that did
Kind
very
of a
little
shame
damage.
too.
I don't like how
But on
little
that note
damage my
about
character's
wh-
doing at
about
present.
About why so many sailors come from landlocked states. And something else I've noticed, and this is actually a real statistic. Do you have any idea how many astronauts came from the state of Ohio specifically? Like, why?
Talking
What the
like
fuck
the
are you
Mercury
what are you trying to get away from?
Do you really want to
Oh, see,
know?
there's those tactics I told you about. That crab was coming for me. but the warrior girl was physically pushing him away, so he couldn't get at me. That's
like
a
my
really
kind
neat
of woman.
mechanic. I've never seen an MMO work that way. It's really cool.
It's a very well-running mechanic.
Yeah, it
There
creates a
go.
little instance for you.
Moreover, it gives you time to strategize.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's the thing. Having that menu set up, I mean, if you play a game like Final Fantasy XIV, which I did for a while, and I played a healer character because I love playing healers in MMOs. But the thing is, navigating 14's UI and getting a heal on time to someone who needs it is actually a fucking nightmare in that game.
Everyone I've ever met who lived in Alaska for even a little while refused to talk about it. There's an inordinate amount of Texans in the Navy. You can tell because they'll always tell you from Texas. So a buddy of mine who is in the Air Force was getting mad about Navy security detail being strict while our planes were on their airbase. Turns out the Navy planes were the new Sub Hunter aircraft.
Yeah, I would explain it.
Yeah,
Only the Navy could
Oh.
come up with a boat that's designed to sink.
sick.
Well, any boat can be a submarine once.
It's
Which is
true.
kind of funny. Which is kind of funny. because
Some
if you
some
think
can
about-
be some can be submarines multiple times.
I know.
They've
I
raised
know,
a few.
What makes
Even the
joke
Russians
fu-
have a couple.
What makes the joke funnier is that it's the first country to use submarines in combat ever.
Yeah. Not even the United States of America either. The
It was the
Confederate.
it was the
States.
Continental Navy,
Yep.
Oh
the
yeah,
turtle.
the turtle. Yeah.
and then
Actually, yeah,
after that,
you're right.
and after that, it was the Confederate Navy.
hmm
The Hunley.
Imagine that. They
No,
actually
no.
raised it too.
Yeah, and a lot of people think, when it was raised, were like, oh, it's just gonna be like some crappy old boiler. It's like, no, it actually looks disturbingly like a World War I era submarine.
It was very well engineered, and it was also extremely expensive. It nearly bankrupted them. So the prototype had to work.
And it did. It just the problem is it also sank itself.
Yeah, because Spar torpedoes, they didn't have a launching mechanism at that time.
Damn the torpedoes.
Yeah.
Which, for context, historically, if anyone's wondering, back then a torpedo referred to what we now call a naval mine.
Yeah.
Damn the torpedoes.
Yeah.
It's basically
And,
like
and for
it's the-
further context regarding that specific quote, I believe that was it Farragut? Yeah, it was Farragut. He was in a riverine battle against Confederate fort, and he just saw two of his gunboats get blown up by the mines in question.
When a
The full speed ahead part of the quote, he actually didn't say either. It was just damn the torpedoes, and then he issued a bunch of orders to the engineers, which basically roughly meant full speed ahead.
yeah. Also,
reminds me
for
of
context-
the one was it Admiral Jellicoe at the Battle of Jutland when their battle cruisers kept the British battle cruisers kept detonating.
It was one of his mates. He said, "Skipper, there appears to be something wrong with our bloody ships
There's
today."
something wrong with our bloody ships today.
And you know what that something wrong was?
Powder storage and bad armor.
Well, specifically, it was Admiral Beatty being a jackass.
Yes.
So, in regards to actual weapons the Hunley used itself, so you know those like Japanese punji sticks with fucking explosives on the end of that?
Yep.
So imagine that. Imagine a sea mine on the end of a very long spar. That's why they call them spar torpedoes, and they're mounted on the front of the ship. And the distance that it gave away from the point end to the actual hull itself was evidently not very far. And when they raised the ship, they found the Hunley actually might have survived the initial blast, but was so heavily crippled that they weren't able to unsubmerged to surface again.
Well,
Because it's theorized that the candles that they were using sucked all the
burned up their
oxygen out,
oxygen.
and they died of hypoxia before they ended up drowning.
That or they were stunned by the blast.
That too, yeah. We don't know for sure. There's actually components missing in the submarine. But it was an engineering marvel that nearly bankrupted the Confederacy when they built it. So,
And bear in mind, it was largely built as a private venture.
yeah,
And also, it was actually, no, I take it back. It wasn't the Confederate Navy. It was the Confederate Army that owned the Hunley.
yeah, because the Navy didn't want it. It was an unproven prototype to them and extremely expensive.
Oh, well, the Navy
Given how the
couldn't
war
afford it.
was going for him, I can understand that.
Yeah.
The Confederacy was also the only country ever to have a general admiral. That's to say, someone who had a commission in both the Army and the Navy at flag rank.
I thought he was an admiral that was just very basic.
No, he was an admiral who suddenly found himself without ships and was put in command of ground forces. But the Army troops wouldn't listen to him, so someone said, "Fine, you're a general now, General Admiral."
Holy shit.
That solved the problem.
I am being magicked right the fuck up, and I don't know for what purpose.
Yeah, they were limited by the technology of their time. But even with that limitation, it's something to see the actual ship itself.
Oh yeah, I'm about to say, if you're ever in the area where the museum fort is, I do recommend it.
It's a shame we don't have a surviving intact example of the turtle, though.
There's a replica.
Yeah,
There is a
there's
replica.
down the street.
The Yellow Diary. Oh god.
Does that
You
relate
know,
to the
I've read
Red
enough.
Shoe Diary?
I've read enough literature to know that books in the color yellow are usually a bad thing.
What, like a phone book?
You guys are unfamiliar with The King in Yellow?
Oh, okay,
Pretty much so.
never mind. I was thinking of like a phone book.
Oh,
'Cause I
I'm
remember
embarrassed to
what
say
those
that one does not sound familiar to me.
The King in Yellow is a cosmic horror type of story about. It revolves around a play called The King in Yellow that instantly brings misfortune upon anyone who reads it. It's one of the first examples of like a cognito hazard.
Sounds like
Just knowing about it is going
like
to bring
Death
you to
Note.
doom. Kinda.
Death Note or Ringu.
The book follows a number of people and their encounters with the King in Yellow, the book. And it always ends in horrible tragedy.
So it's like one of the earliest examples of like a copy pasta.
Kind of?
Creepypasta.
Creepypasta, yeah. It's one of the
Think of it kind of like The Ring.
Yeah.
Ringu.
When Lord, yeah, it brings misfortune and to all, it corrupts all of it. If they encounter.
When I was married, my wife and I went to go see that movie when it first came out, and everybody was laughing their ass off because we got some sort of weird mutant version of it that was, there was every shot that of like the first third of the film, there was the boom mic was in the shot. Every shot. I mean, sometimes glaringly so. And we were going online and like looking for reviews and like, was it supposed to be a comedy? No, and nobody else saw it. So it's just like we got some sort of weird master flub up where they guess it didn't have it framed right, and it kept getting the boom in the shot.
That's kind of funny.
Ain't it
Error-
though?
Error in production.
Wow, this is a
it
pretty
really-
place.
It kind of just becomes part of the set.
A very nice place. What a pretty game.
Ooh. Yeah, I like how they did the levels.
And your opening area changes depending on what species you pick. So you start out as a human. That's your true form. But when you die, you get to choose what kind of creature you want to be. And
you can't be a human?
no. I think part of the story is trying to regain your human form. But also, like, the different races have different traits.
Gotcha.
I think you get the option to choose later on. A
Kind
big
of like
thing
a
about this game is customization.
Yeah. It's kind of like there's like a Cycles kind of storyline going on in it.
Are there any like equivalent to like elves or dwarves or such?
Somebody tried to tell me that the King in Yellow connection from True Detective would mean that I would like True Detective. I didn't like True Detective. Many such cases.
Many such cases.
Many such cases.
It's tremendous.
Everything's computer.
Oh yeah, everything's coming up Millhouse.
Down the
Where did
hall.
I get the bowl, Bart? Where did I get the bowl?
The boil.
Gotta give it that New York spin. Where did I get the
Oh, yeah.
bowl? Let's go down the well.
There are gonna be
Hey,
parts
Lucky,
of the
famous
East
Famous
on.
last
Coast-
words.
There are gonna be parts of the East Coast that never leave me. Never.
Let's go down the well. Famous last
Lucky
words.
fall down the hole.
This isn't a well. This is just somebody's house. There's no water in here whatsoever.
Where's she work?
Or in what is it, Weird West? 9 times out of 10, that's where the Eldritch Abomination is hiding. If you want to get meta with a lot of the pre-made adventures for that RPG, just first thing you do when you get to town, drop a stick of dynamite down the well. 9 times out of 10, that'll end the adventure right then and there.
I
It's
like
also a
Wayne's
great.
thing.
It's also a great way to piss off the GM. I should note.
How many times have we done that with you, man?
Surprisingly, you've never just taken the simple solution. But that's because I'm usually smart enough not to make it too obvious.
It's just funny making you throw a rock at my head for for no apparent reason in the distance. It's
You-
funny. It's
usually-
comedic gold.
Usually for you making a bad joke.
Yes.
It's the only kind he knows.
Oh, I'm never funny except when I'm funny. That's the running gag in my family. I share my dad's terrible humor.
I am
Bad
already
jokes.
lost. Where the fuck am I going?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, this way. Real Man of Class watches Columbo. I have good news for you. My wife and I both love Columbo.
Just one more thing.
Oh, just one more thing.
Yeah, I can do a pretty good Peter Falk impression.
Yeah, mine doesn't go quite deep enough for that.
You can.
Who the fuck is this kid? Who the fuck is that guy? Go see the mayor. Left of the church. Okay. The funny thing was, I was just there. Anyone ever watch that show Hunter? Me neither. Yeah, no.
I haven't seen it.
I used to watch Spencer for Hire.
That sounds familiar.
I used to watch Dexter's Laboratory.
Let's see. There's a few things I've seen. I loved Zaboomafoo as a kid, but there's also Samurai Jack, SWAT Cats. Oh, what was that other one?
What?
Oh yeah, a lot of the Hanna-Barbera cartoons like
Stormcrow says, one of my favorite Columbo parodies is the murderer saying he was playing his favorite PS3 game when the murder was happening. Columbo corrects him that the PS3 has no games.
Predictable, but funny.
Yeah. What are video games?
Oh, you know, my son, he loves video games. Can never get him to stop playing them, you know?
Every time he gets sick, I read to him in bed. If you know that reference, we can be friends.
I die inside. Just a little bit.
Wait, you don't like The Princess Bride?
No, I'm just an uncultured swine.
I'm reading dialogue, so unfortunately I didn't hear what you said.
Is one of those classic examples of don't judge a movie by its title.
It's true.
Yeah, like the Long Kiss Goodnight. A lot of people, when I bring that up, like, that sounds like a chick flick. I'm like, no.
It's like nope, it's a noir movie.
Stardust is another one, and that one got overshadowed by The Golden Compass.
Which,
I'll be honest, not as
how
good as
how the hell did something get overshadowed? I mean, I know The Golden Compass was marketed to hell and back, but wasn't it like a massive flop?
Yes, it was. It was, and it wasn't as good as the book. And I've read the book.
That was not a good year for movies.
No.
A lot
But
of overhyped
Stardust was amazing.
But yeah, there was a lot of
Much
overhyped
better
garbage.
much better movie than The Golden Compass.
If you think about it, that time period in Hollywood was almost like a foreshock of what was gonna happen later.
Yeah.
Because they got the very brief boon with tape shit, but
Yeah, they got a
Well-
brief reprieve and then went full tits up.
until they just completely ran out of, well, basically people got tired of it.
Mhm.
But that's, of course, it probably didn't help that they basically, let me put it this way, if you've seen any superhero movie of like the last 20 years, you've seen them all.
Yeah.
They all make them in the exact same way, and it's like,
It's-
oh, this isn't your average superhero movie. Literally every superhero movie the last 20 years.
If you want a movie that is actually a decent superhero style movie, I recommend Shin Kamen Rider.
Mm-hmm.
That movie is good.
It's like, you know what would be an interesting subversion of the usual trend in Hollywood? How about this? A hero who is actually heroic.
If you want a good subversion of the usual stuff in Hollywood, how about making a good movie?
If I could have time in a bottle.
Huh. I can apparently go swimming. Flower swimsuit. I'm good, thanks. I already run like a twink. I don't need to dress like one, too. Apparently, this is just where this is just where people hang out and go swimming.
Also, that person's moonwalking. Masako is moonwalking.
Alright, I think I'm gonna call it a night here. This is a good place to hang out
Yeah.
for a little bit. I haven't had dinner, and it is closing in on 9 p.m. over here. So I'm going to get myself some food. But thanks everybody for joining in. I had a really good time going back into these games. Holy shit. That was really fun.
Look how beautiful we're ending on it is, too.
I know.
Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah, this game is a vibe. Definitely look up. There's guides on YouTube of how to play this game in English. You can do it for free. It's basically got enough story content to be a full Dragon Quest game, just in the free-to-play model. So, if you think Dragon Quest is kind of neat, it's a way to enjoy some free content. There's also emulators, so you can play other Dragon Quest games, but this is an option. Still has a fairly small player. It came out in like 2011, I think. But there's still people playing, and it still has support, events, updates, all that kind of thing. So we'll end it there. Let me go over here.
Last question for the night.
I had barbecue tonight. Got there just basically I was one of the last people to get anything there before they ran out of food.
Is it bad that Uwe Boll does a better job of adapting IPs to film than most of modern Hollywood? Yes, that's a very bad thing. How far we have fallen.
Because especially because Uwe Boll was intentionally trying to make bad adaptations.
Yeah.
Goodness me.
Like, Uwe Boll, by his own admission, was basically exploiting a loophole to scam the German government every time he made a movie.
I mean, based. Based.
I shit you not. That he explained, like, the reason I keep making these bad movies is because the suckers in Berlin will keep paying me to do it. I'm the only genius in this entire fucking city.
It's beautiful. Anyway, have a good night, everybody. I'll see you in the next time.